Hello.
Oh, everybody!
Surprise, we're here.
Yeah, welcome back. I am your forever DM. Just kidding. DM for this campaign before we start our main adventure for Strahd. Brian. With us, as always, is Rude.
Hi.
RJ is returning from dysentery. as of last time we played. And then also, I like how we're all pointing it, but like on my screen, that one's where they're supposed to be.
I'll just
They're all
move
over
it
the place.
any which way.
Yeah.
He's
There's
up there
people
somewhere.
are there and here, and one of these fingers has got to connect with someone.
Yep.
But anyway, we're going to continue on with the Minds of Phandelver. Brood, Josh, would you guys like to tell everyone where we were last time? Do you remember what happened?
Well, I punched several people to death.
This
I
is
sure
a
Bare
fact.
fists.
I shot some toes off.
That's also a fact.
And one guy injured his own hands or something with his own sword, I believe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that happen.
But yeah, so some bandits called the Red Brand Brigands, I believe. Yeah,
Close.
they were. Oh,
They're the
was I
Red
wrong?
Brand Ruffians.
Oh, they're ruffians. Oh, wow, that's like a step below brigand. Okay,
Right.
well that fits.
So
you know.
close.
Just the tutorial level.
Mm-hmm.
The Red Brand Ruffians, some gang that's basically holding a small village of Phandelver by its balls, so to speak.
Yeah, it's cojones. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep,
Nice firm grasp.
Me and my new buddy Mordecai R. Rigby, Drow Artificer, decided, yeah, they kind of sound like jerk. Let's go deal with them. So we tracked their favorite bar down, killed several of them after they decided not to let us in. We tried to be diplomatic. We did. We really
did try, actually, yes.
This is true. You guys did try.
Oh, yeah. Then we got directions to their real hideout where we went down some stairs to a secret basement, scared the piss out of a couple more of the ruffians because they recognized me as the guy who punched their friends to death. Got their stuff and they ran. Good times.
That was pretty amazing, too, that unarmed fight scene. Your character just taking people down left and right.
Oh, yeah. It was like watching a professional wrestling match. It was ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
And it worked. That's the crazy thing.
Well, then we heard about their local leader, at least, a wizard called Glassstaff. We had a good laugh at his glass staff. Oh, yeah. We managed to sneak up on him, and I kicked him in the glass staff.
This is true. You guys mangled that poor man.
Well, yeah, we made sure to keep him alive. He wouldn't be doing much else other than being alive at this point, but hey, he's got his life at the moment.
And you give him the people's elbow drop, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yep, and I just shattered his legs like kindling.
Yes. The jumbo elbow drop.
It was awesome.
He's a jumble all right now.
He is. That's why it's called a jumbo elbow drop.
Jumbled pile of secrets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then he told us about, I think, some bugbears holding people hostage in the caves here, or in the cellars where we are. So, also that there's a bigger leader who we might have to deal with.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to give you an inspiration point for retelling that.
Oh, Jumbo. I already had inspiration.
Well, you get another one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think that gives you the option on D&D Beyond, but okay.
Oh, you can't add more than one?
No, it's like
no,
one
I don't think so. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, you're only allowed to have one at any point in time.
Well, keep in mind or write somewhere that you actually have another one. And I'll give one more point, and someone can tell me what the code name so far is of this head honcho that everyone is working for. I've mentioned it.
Big stupid meanie.
There you go.
Yeah.
RJ gets the point.
Oh, you watched the episode?
I was in it. I don't even remember. Come on, man.
Wow. I'm really impressed. I really thought that it was going to be Joshua Rude. And it's RJ's like, I know exactly what his name is. On it. Brownie points. Love it. Okay. With that. And it wasn't, by the way, you did a little bit. It wasn't that they're holding people hostage. The bugbeards have crucial information on the location of where the black spider is.
Ah.
Because only they have contact with him. So we're going to pick up where we left off last with you guys within that room. Glassstaff currently in shambles. And it is Mordecai and Jumble over. I need you guys both to roll perceptions.
Ah, shit.
17.
21.
Ooh.
Okay. You're able to hear sounds of battle outside the room in which the bugbears were said to be located. You can hear this clinking sounds of weapons against each other and the faint sounds of what sounds like a slash and screams, and they're not human.
Um,
Well, I don't think
I-
he's going anywhere. Go see what's going on.
oh yeah, geez, what happened to this guy? Man. You okay? Okay, no, you're obviously not okay, but
Yeah,
wow.
he's whimpering in a lot of pain right now. As he looks at both his legs are completely in opposite directions from your guys' attacks.
But you're gonna be okay if we go to deal with whatever's going on out there.
And he's not even able to answer you right now. He's in so much
Oh,
pain. It's almost like shock, basically, at this point.
Okay.
Kind of looking at Jumbo like, are you okay? You don't remember what just happened?
Maybe.
Nothing strange about that. Let's go. Maybe we should go see what's going on in the next room.
Yeah, it sounds like there's some trouble happening. Let's go handle that. Yeah. We'll talk to you later, sir. Maybe we can get you to a healer.
And he's just whimpering and stuff, just like trying to put his hands near his legs, like he can't even. His arms are also. If I remember, his arms are broken too. You guys really did mess him up pretty bad.
Did we? Yeah.
No,
we might
it's
have.
just his legs. Just his legs were messed up.
His arms are pretty foobar too, though.
Oh yeah, they are. He can't do anything. So it's just like. Anyway, as you guys do so, you come around to that room in which he had said that the bugbears were located, and you see one of your companions, Zildred's, and he is just laying waste to these bugbears. Yes.
How about you?
Having a great time.
Wait, that voice sounds familiar, but it doesn't have puke in it.
I grabbed Mordecai by the shoulder, like, "Oh, hey, that's my buddy Zildred over there."
What's up, guys?
Oh, hey, Zildred. Oh, you want some help?
I would appreciate it.
Okay, well, with that, roll initiatives, guys.
Wait,
19.
11.
You said 19.
there it is. I also got an 11.
All right. When you guys have 3 rolls, you have to reroll again. Try
Who
again.
am I dueling?
23.
23.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
For my
I can't
second
even
roll.
get close to that. Oh, so close.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yet, so far. Okay, so. What'd you have again, Jumble?
11, but then 23 to
Okay,
duel
so
it out with
23.
RJ.
And then Mordecai?
19.
Okay. And Mordecai, what'd you have? Not Mordecai, but Zildred.
An 11.
11, okay.
Say there's only one of me.
What
So
about you,
far.
Mordecai? What about you, Mordecai?
So you
Mordecai?
think.
Mordecai, and Mordecai.
Are there any other
all
Mordecais
Mordecais.
I ought to know about?
Perception check.
All right.
That'd be an interesting new party. Mordecai. What's your team name? Oh, you're not going to believe this. I think I will. We're the 4M. Oh, okay. I did not see that coming.
When we split off, it's Eminem with Eminem.
Ah,
Okay. Wah.
Wah, wah. I don't know why. It usually lets me auto roll these, but now it's not letting me. I have to put these in manually. Cool.
Whoa, Tim says it's beer 30. Is it?
Oh, Tim, is it? Okay. That one more. Boo, boo, boo.
oh boy, he's rolling for a lot.
Yeah, what the hell are you rolling?
Don't worry about it.
I roll investigation on the DM.
Okay, with
Oh,
that,
fuck. That was a 1.
uh-oh. Bum, 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 bum.
Got that out of the way.
You have no insights into your god.
Ugh, nothing new.
Sure, Chad. Uh-oh, hang on a
The
second,
red,
guys.
the red brands. That's the it's like a cult of wizards, isn't it?
No, that's the red
Red Brand
wizards of,
Ruffians are actually a
okay.
gang. But they were led by a wizard.
Yeah, he
yeah,
was a
the
wizard.
red wizards are from Thay or whatever. They're like,
red
yeah.
wizards. Of
Yes.
Fae. Yep, that's it. It's been a long time since I cracked open my Forgotten Realms book.
It's almost
Yeah.
like you forgot.
Forgotten.
The
Lord of the
realms? All of them, or just some of them?
Most.
There are a lot of them, I'm sure.
There are many.
But we are few.
It'd be
All
cool
right,
if they
so-
re-release that book.
Okay, Mordecai, you are first. Now that I have everything manually entered, unfortunately.
Which Mordecai?
The you, Mordecai.
All right.
Only Mordecai.
I don't know how to use that. I just leveled this up, but it's a Steel Defender. I'm not sure how to cast that. I'd like to use that
Right.
though.
You just
Should
roll
just
it,
be,
blow it out like a Pokeball.
Yeah, I choose you.
Should be a separate creature that attacks for you, basically. So,
Mhm.
is there anywhere you can find your stats for it and do that?
Oh, I have the stats, and it goes right after me every time. So
Oh, so maybe you just need to attack first, and then it'll be able to do something after you.
What's his AC, by the way? If you wouldn't mind telling me, please.
I do mine, but it's 15.
Okay. I'll have to write that down. Also, I can make a custom creature, which I think I can do anyway.
Well, the stipulation on him, real quick, is that he can't do anything but dodge. He can also do a reactionary action of basically like the Paladin shield block, where it adds to their AC of a creature you can see. So
Is he just continuously dashing back and forth?
yeah, it's just kind of. I mean, but if I.
It does say here it can do a force empowered rend. So it does have an attack option.
Yeah, but in the class features, it was saying that he can only do that when I'm down, basically. Otherwise, he just dodges every time. I guess it's kind of weird, but he's like a meat shield, basically a steel meat shield.
Made of metal.
Yeah,
A metal meat shield. Wait.
Well, I was just saying, does that count as an action to bring him out then? It's kind of like Chris's Eldritch Cannon, I think. Ryan.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that would be an action, and then he'll have a DC of his own to do stuff, even though he just takes some moves.
Okay, that counts as my action then.
Yep.
Then he would go, and I mean, I think I can control his movement, so I put him near Zildred, hang out with him.
Okay.
So what's it look like?
Is this like a summoned creature? Or is it just like this clanking metal beast that's been running around it?
See, that's the great thing. It is up to me and what it looks like, and I'm actually going to make him a Steel Panther. It's on all 4 legs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very similar to one of my long heroes. A hero to my standards. Maybe not to my. Yeah, Brian already knows. And his name is Skikidus Padas.
Is it an amalgam for his name?
No. Nope.
Is it based off his actual name? Was that his name?
No.
Huh. I should know I should know Drizzt's companion's name or his whatever.
I'll give you a hint. It's in the tongue of the drow. So.
Well,
I'll leave that for you to find out.
Great. You have to write that in the chat so we can look it up. What does this mean?
What does it mean?
And how many consonants does it have?
I will put it in the. I'll put it in the chat. Not our chat, though.
Next-
I'm going to put it in the viewers' chat.
Next time, write it in Klingon, please.
Oh, I should learn Klingon so I can pretend it's Orcish.
You should. Oh, it'd be amazing. All right. So anyway, you summon this still mechanical creature, and you hear like mechanical walking and something like that as it darts forward and gets in front of Zildred as a way to like.
Wow, that's a big kitty cat.
It's my precious. Yeah, that's my action. That's all I can do right now.
Okay, and with that, I believe it is Jumble's turn.
Okay, so what are we dealing with? Like a couple of bugbears or
2 bugbears specifically. As you enter the door, it's kind of like a slim hallway with another door at the end. And with the combat that had started, you guys are actually at the back end of it, where Zildred is at the main front, kind of near where he had just entered. So like he swept in, they came at him, he was able to turn it around, and now they're facing the door to the exit as you two are he's swashbuckling kind of with them in a sense, but with a longsword. So yeah. And now he's got the cat in front of him, darting around.
Real quick, the deflect attack is what it is that it can do. Disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay, so if they were to target Zildred, it would take the blunt and it would give them disadvantage when they attack.
nice?
That is very cool. Very helpful.
All right. Well,
Hang on. There we go. All right.
Yeah, keep
With
it tight.
that, Jumble, it's your turn. I'm trying, man.
all of a sudden, Jumble roars something in Orcish, and gets out a javelin and hurls it at one of the bugbears.
Oh God, not the javelins. Seemed like what he could do with those last
21.
time.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And 11 damage.
Woo.
Dang. All right. You see this thing once again soar through the air, and Zildred is well aware and is able to like, oh no, and kind of give like a little move out of the way. Like not really even much of a move, but it's so precise that it targets the shoulder of a bugbear and catches it pretty well. Almost taking him aback, but he's able to hold his ground with his muscles and strength. So it's just like a thump. And he's really frustrated now. And there's this nice old javelin is sticking out of his shoulder. And with that, it is now Zildred's turn.
All right. I am going to. So there's 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So can I reach? Can I reach the bugbear with the panther in front of me, or should I? Do I need to
Yeah.
switch to my? Okay. So yeah,
It's not like a wall between you. Like it's slow enough where you can maneuver around him. And if I'm correct, this thing, the way it moves, is just kind of like to get in front of the enemies for you, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
it shouldn't be hindering you or anything.
Mm-mm.
Giant
All right,
steel
so-
kitty.
I will go ahead and swing at him. This is the one with the javelin in the shoulder, right?
If that's what you're aiming for, then they'd be correct.
Okay.
You should be able to aim at both of them, because I would say this hallway is kind of narrow, like maybe a good like 20 feet width, and then it's about 50 foot back. So
Okay. All right, I'll take a poke at the the one with the javelin.
Okay.
22 to hit.
that's a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
10.
Damn.
You're able to stab it and pierce it and pull it out, blood gushing from the wound near his side. Still on his feet, but staggering now.
Tough one, eh? And that's all I could do.
Measly pest. We'll deal with you. The other bugbear, seeing what had happened to his companion, now is enraged and decides to lash out at Zildred.
Bring it.
We're gonna try.
You shall bounce off of my divine shield.
He lifts his Morning Star up and lunges forth with an attack. There's the 1, and then 1 more. What's your AC again? I don't think it's
I have an
lower.
18 armor
Oh, I
class.
see it. Nope. Miss. Completely whiffs as the cat in front of you is able to deflect with its paw, pushing away the morning star with ease, causing quite the annoyance to the bugbear. The other one sees this and decides to try and help out his brother the best he can with a javelin sticking out of his shoulder, lifting up his morning star and lunging at you with it above by your head. And it's actually a hit. And you're going to take 11 damage.
11?
11 damage.
Oh,
It's not disadvantage from the panther.
I rolled twice,
Oh wow!
and it was 18 both times. So
Shit.
whop. Not nearly as close as you would want to be as you aimed for your head, as the panther was able to push a little bit of deflect into your shoulder instead, causing a bit of slam into your shoulder, almost bringing you down, but your strength alone is able to keep you standing. Sure force of will, stronger than his own. Baffled, he steps back, again holding up the Morning Star, ready to bring up another attack. But with that, is back up to the top of the order. Mordecai, your turn.
Seeing my cat fail like that kind of pisses me off, so I pull out my gun and I shoot at that.
Pull out my knife.
I pull out my gun and I try to shoot the same one that damaged my new friend. Have at thee. Here we go.
From a safe distance.
From a safe distance, yes. 16.
That is actually around the money hit.
Shoot it right between the eyes.
Headache.
With 10 damage.
All right, and this is the bugbear A, I take it.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
one
yeah.
who's been pierced and stabbed.
So wait.
This
Did it have a name?
his parents named him Kevin, but he did not like that name, and he thought he needed something a little more deadly, so he called himself Deathclaw. And no one knows about his name Kevin besides his other bugbear, who parents named him something cool like
Face Shredder or something. Right?
Yeah. Face Devourer.
Yeah.
But his parents were trying to be all new age and stuff and named him Kevin, and he hates it.
Now I feel bad. Poor Kevin.
Well, don't feel bad because Kevin no longer is among us.
So
And
the
then
other
shot.
person calls up Kevin, and we're like, "Wait, his name was Kevin?
Yeah.
We did him a favor."
A bullet between the brings down Kevin as a hole is slightly seen in the center of his forehead from where the ammo that you had shot forth from your pistol pierced his skull, pushing through a little bit of brain matter upon the wall by the door as he collapses, slides against the wall. The other bugbear reached out as Jumbo so adamantly said, "Kevin, no!" Kevin! With that, Jumbo, it is now your turn.
How far are they from us?
From you guys just getting in the room, they are approximately about 45 feet. It's about 50 foot in total length for the room.
45. So, yeah, okay. I wouldn't be able to reach it in one go, but well, I'll get another javelin and approach by about, let's say, 25 feet and hurl it at him. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. Hurl and 16.
Again, exactly right on the money. You step forward as if you were moving like an Olympic gymnast and you launch it. Straight shot.
10 piercing damage.
Yep. This time landing just a little bit into the waist as you're aside from Zildar, giving you a much larger range of aim. And you, right on the money, boom, right into the side. Doesn't pierce as strong as you would like it to, but it's enough to inflict some damage. And again, the bugbear looks pain now knowing exactly what his companion had felt from the previous javelin that had pierced his buddy Kevin, and so
Sorry, Kevin.
he's
It's Kevin.
Kevin. We're gonna have to make a video. Rip Kevin.
Yeah.
Too soon. Anyway, yeah. So he takes some damage, but he's still standing. Again, not quite enough to bring down the bugbear. And with that, we go to Zildred.
All right. And I ready my longsword for another attack. I am going to. Yeah, so I'm not in anybody's way right now. You said jumbles off to the side. Okay.
Yeah, everyone is behind you right now. They've been taking pop shots from afar. So you're kind of like in the fray with this mechanical cat by your legs, kind of like weaving in and out, ready for an attack.
Battle cat.
Right.
Yeah, playing goalie in a sense, but on 4 paws instead too.
Let's do this, battle cat. Oh god!
Yes.
Shit!
I'm no longer going to compare you to All Might. I'm going to look at you as He-Man now.
Oh man, I rolled a 1. So I
Oh
rolled a 1.
shit!
I'm distracted by the battle cat and its live movements.
Splashy.
Okay, so excited with the battle going on. Roll a d4 for me.
Mm.
Mm. How do I roll this to normal?
If you go over to the dice in the left corner, you should be able to see.
Oh.
Survey says you cut yourself for 2 damage as you were trying to go for a really cool flip with your sword to attack, and you stumbled a bit and cut yourself across your hand.
No better. I'm not that athletic. Stupid Silver, stop trying to show off.
With the shiny battle cat in front of you, you're like, all right, this is gonna be awesome. And then you're like, oh
I'm not
no.
gonna let this cat show me up. And then I fumble around.
Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? Roll again. Roll again for your attack on yourself. Just a d20. Roll it twice with advantage. I'll give you that with the battle cat. Okay, the battle cat, which I'm going to call battle cat from now on, even though I know it has a different name.
That's fine.
He's like, whoa, buddy, hang on a second. I could have hurt you, so don't take that damage. Don't take the 2. He stops the blade from hitting you. He's like, whoa, man, that was getting a bit much. Just chill out. You're okay.
Not worth it.
He doesn't say it, but you're like, like, whatever the sound. But yeah, just like, whoa, that was close, buddy. Take it easy. And with that, we go to the bugbear.
I stare down at this cat in amazement that I could understand what it said.
Yeah, just by looking at you, like he meant like that was close. Be careful. Man, I need something like that. I want something pulling me around. Like, hey, man, you almost spilled coffee, dude. You need to chill out.
Right. Yeah, don't
You're getting
do that.
too
It's a bad
excited. Bad idea. Wait, you holding the power tools? Oh, buddy, you take it easy with that power tool, man. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Battle Cat. Anyway, in frustration with this javelin, he's going to rip it out as he pulls the Morning Star again towards Zoldred in front of him. And he's going to attack with disadvantage. No, Andrew Dice Clay. It is not a hit. And he completely immersed. Once again, the Battle Cat able to be in front as a distraction and swipe away at the Morning Star from landing a hit on you.
Does the cat reach up and grab the Morning Star and say, no, that's not
no.
Don't do this.
This is not the way.
Nah, bro. Nah.
It's a sage cat granting wisdom upon all of our enemies.
That's right. I never knew. Thanks, Battle Cat. Anyway, with that, it goes back to the top of the order. Mordecai, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to pull out that staff that we had from this last encounter. The glass staff. And I'm going to attempt to cast a shield on Zildred.
Okay.
I'm
Give me
not
all
sure
of
how
your
to...
juices.
do it on here, but I know how shield works, so I'll just
It's +2 to his AC, correct?
think so.
Okay.
Let me see. The fuck
Is it +2 or is it? I thought it was +4.
Yeah, it's.
I could be
Hang on, let me. Damn it! Where do I find the stuff board? It's on here. I know it is.
I gave you the page for that. I believe I gave you the stats too.
No, I know
I've got
that.
it here. Until the start of your next turn, you have a +5 bonus to
Oh.
AC.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
Get me now,
So that-
bugbear scum.
No, I was just trying to figure out how to like diminish the charges
Oh.
on the staff for that.
Actually, it says shield is a self spell,
Oh, it's only a self spell, really?
and it's cast as a reaction. So it's if you take damage, you cast shield.
That makes sense because it's until your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. I guess I don't do that. I'll just pull out my gun then. I guess you do that.
Well, it ain't gonna work.
Old Faithful.
That's right.
Go for the one nearest to us. I'm not sure which one it is.
There's no better
There's only one
defense than
left.
offense.
Oh, maybe it's 25 to hit,
Oh yeah.
and that's 8 damage.
Okay. With that, you fire again. Where are you aiming at, by the way?
The one nearest Zildred right now.
There's only one up.
Oh, well, yeah, then that one.
Okay, well okay, so you shoot. Okay, you shoot. Bullet doesn't go exactly where you would like. Again, it was not a clear headshot, but it will again lands on the body, kind of near the javelin. You're almost like playing a game of like tic-tac-toe with
mass.
jumble at the moment. So the bullet's almost like in a diagonal from where it had hit. So it's like the center of the chest, missing some organs, but it definitely goes by some bone. He is kind of a mess right now, bleeding all over the place, really frustrated. The thoughts of Kevin being dead is completely distracting the bugbear at the moment. So with that, I will give it up to Jumble. Your turn.
Okay, well, see, I get another javelin, but I'm just gonna ram him with it. So I'm running at him with the javelin. And
Ramming speed.
pretty much.
Turn him into a flag.
And I'm gonna use an inspiration on that because that was a bad roll.
Oh, I have one of those. I forgot about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ooh.
it works.
Dirty 20 to hit.
You are unsure of the first one, but you can take your time to recompose yourself, looking at the inspiration Battle Cat had given to Zildred, and you decide to reposition and stab him right in the chest. And what is your damage?
8 piercing damage.
Okay, you complete the game of tic-tac-toe and make a line across there, aiming a little more over to the other side of his abdomen and pierce near his stomach, actually. It hits pretty hard and almost pushes him into the wall, almost completely pinning him. He is very, very close to death at the moment. And with that, we go on to Zildred.
All right, with a glance down at the cat, I kind of give him like a head nod. Oh, wrong one. What?
Wow, I didn't even have to roll. You just called your shot.
There we go, 17.
17 hits.
Yeah, no, I'll roll that dice. With that 14 damage.
Oh, yeah, you basically
Sage Cat
decapitate
gives
him.
Sage Cat gives me strength.
Sage Cat. Okay, so Sage Cat gives you the nod, like, okay, go for it. And you just foof right across. Him pinned with Jumbo holding him with this javelin against the wall. You're able to get a nice clean cut across the neck, completely decapitating his head as you watch it roll off, landing almost in the lap of Kevin, who is now slunched over by the door in a bloody pile of mess.
Because no one else speaks Orcish.
That's right.
Do I? No, I don't.
Okay. With that, unfortunately, you now have no information as to where Black Spider's location is, as you were supposed to retrain that from the bugbears, as they're the only ones that have contact to and from the location of Black Spider.
Do you
As
think it
once
was
again
Kevin?
said by You'll never know now. You guys killed him.
Is Kevin not breathing, or is he just like?
Kevin is very much dead. He took a bullet in the brain.
Oh, that's right. Yep. And then I chop this guy's head off.
Yep.
Jumble shakes his head and looks around. Did I miss something?
Slight miscalculation on our part.
Is this pretty common for your friend? Does he have amnesia all the time?
Yes.
Everyone roll
It's-
perceptions.
uh-uh.
That's 6.
My
Ooh, nat 20.
9.
With
I'm
almost
caught in my mind trying
Yeah.
to explain the diversity of jumble.
Zildred and Mordecai are kind of like they're in their own thoughts, looking at the mess or whatever, and still trying to come over with the fact that this bugbear's name was Kevin. And also with Jumble's actions and personalities. Jumble, you off the bat start hearing what sounds like someone trying to crawl their way around from the other room. So you can basically hear like a grabbing of a bedpost and the pulling and not quite making it, as it sounds like the whole bed is moving. You know, the shift like across the floor, like they're trying to like literally like pull themselves.
Oh, hey, I think that injured guy is moving. We should probably check on him.
He can still move? That's impressive. I want to see this.
As those guys take off, I'm gonna do my kind of where I kneel down with my sword out and say a little prayer
Prayer
for
over the-
Kevin and Face Ripper.
Rip Kevin.
Rip face ripper.
Face Ripper.
That's right. Face Ripper and Kevin, who wanted to be called Deathclaw, but his parents just wouldn't accept that.
Not
he
a
had to-
phase, Mom.
Stop calling me that. My real name is Deathclaw. I hate this family. I want to join an evil cult.
I'm just picturing a bugbear with mascara on and everything.
You don't understand me. Runs in his room to listen to My Chemical Romance. Anyway, okay, so while he's doing his prayer, you guys go into the room, and as again you can see, Glassstaff is just trying to crawl and escape, with you guys distracted by the bugbears. Shit! Ow! I'm in pain! Oh no! You on the ground.
You really should
Oh.
move around if you're in that much pain, sir.
Yeah, I can only imagine why I would be in so much pain. Oh, I forgot what accent I gave him last time, but whatever. This one works. Yep, he sits up and he tried to escape, didn't work. So now it's kind of like, so what do you want? Did you get the information you wanted to find Black Spider?
Well, it would appear we were a bit overzealous, and now there are some very dead bugbears around. Quite a pity that.
Well, am I not surprised? Points again at his legs, all mangled and torn and beaten up.
I wonder if I step on one of his legs a little.
Ah! Screams and bellows.
Yes.
Fine, I'll tell. I may know where he might be.
Oh, really? How convenient of you.
Yes, I may have followed them at one point to try to find where the location of my master is.
How studious of you.
Yeah, quite. If you get your leg off what's left of leg, I shall give the information to you.
Very well, then.
Do you let your leg?
Well, yeah, but with like deliberate slowness, like, oh, let me just carefully remove my leg from hurting your leg.
As you guys recall, I had placed in the map, there happens to be a mine. A trail that leads to a mine. This mine happens to be the location of the Black Spider. hidden underground from prying eyes and well warded off from anyone going near the area. Also, doing so, he had left out a lot of jobs and stuff in the area from lots of the natives and locals within the town that had gone to the mine to work. With the amount of deadly creatures roaming within the mine now due to this black spider, no one dares go near that mine. I'm going to tell you that in point blank instead of saying in his voice because it's scratchy and it hurts my throat. It was a bad voice choice. Anyway, he spews all the information about his location that he is aware of. He believes he's at this location. He cannot say to be exact, but that was the last spot he was seen. The bugbears had gone back and forth from.
Well, thank you, my informative young friend. I don't suppose there's anything else you've forgotten to tell us?
No, I'm pretty sure that's it. Besides, I don't know. And he lifts up his finger.
Oh yeah, it's right in here.
Yes, the one thing I forgot to give you.
Well, thank you very much for your information. And I get out my hand axe and I slit his throat.
Damn, he beat me too. I was going to pull out my gun and shoot his finger off.
Yeah, he pulls up his hands like, no, stop. And then blood spews its way from his neck and just collapses on the ground.
Well, that was a smashing good time.
You're quite the intimidator, quite the investigator. They would really appreciate your efforts down in Mensa Branson.
Perhaps I will visit someday.
Wait,
I would
you
advise you
a
not to.
drow?
Yes.
Oh, sick. I didn't know you were a drow.
Wait, you're a drow? Like,
Why didn't you tell me you were a
with the
drow?
pointy ears, and how did I not see that?
Haha, my disguise
Man.
worked perfectly.
Oh
I
yeah,
just thought he really liked to tan.
He was dressed like a red brand, so
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
is true.
That's right.
I forgot
you
I
was
did have that on.
disguised. Yeah, you were disguised.
It was convincing, wasn't it? Tear it off. Cat's out of the bag now.
That it is.
at which point Battle Cat looks at you like, what? Right here. Come on.
Drizzt etched along the side of Battle Cat.
Shh.
I'm coughing. Jeez, oh Pete. All right. With that, gentlemen, I believe you guys have looted pretty much the entire area. There was some other information within that location. The bugbears were at that had information about certain items. But after looking ahead, you guys really don't have to look at that because the location of those items are actually within this confine that you guys are going to be traveling to next.
Convenient.
Okay.
So with that, you actually do get to travel through town before going to this area. Did you guys like to take?
Jumble's like, wait, what happened to the guy? Oh man, he really took a turn for the worse.
He certainly
Wow.
did. Character's just kind of over it at this point. Like, I don't know what's going on with this guy.
With that, is there anything else you guys would like to do within this area before you guys depart?
Well, we might need to take this guy with us since he's kind of. He did mention he was a wizard in good standing for a while until he joined the Red Brands in town. So maybe show
Yes,
that.
he was
hey,
actually part of a council within the town.
maybe
He
show
still
that, hey,
was, but he was like no one knew that he was leading the Red Brand ruffians. So
here's what's left of the leader of the Red Brands.
okay, so you guys leave the home.
Well, I have his stab
again-
as proof too, but
Yeah,
Oh yeah, true.
you
we
head
could
back
take
to
the body with us.
I'm going to do my best to summarize.
Okay.
So just to get this on the road.
Right.
You guys head back. You head to the bar. You bring back the body of Glassstaff. They are shocked to see their council member there in a bloody pulp and legs broken up. You explained to them the events of what had happened and who was leading them. And a lot of the other people that were within the bar, some being council members themselves, say it makes sense. He was kind of very angry towards the town at his position and always wanted more power. That being said, when you guys mentioned the location of the Black Spider, again, they're like, yes, that also makes sense because that place has been crawling with a lot of dangerous creatures. And a lot of us have not gone back since then. So by doing so, you'll be doing us a great service. On top of that, they give you guys 100 gold for bringing back Glass Staff. They would have given more money, but unfortunately, you brought back a carcass instead of a body that was alive. So they can't offer any more than what they have. They would have gave more for a living person. But
He was alive when we found him.
does that count? I mean, he screamed pretty loud when we broke his legs, so I mean. With that, they offer you guys some food and rest before heading out, so make sure you guys take the advantage of a full rest.
Was that 100 gold each?
Nope, that's 100 gold for you guys to split between yourselves.
So 33 and a third.
Mm-hmm. But also remember, there's also Frankie. It's still upstairs, spewing her guts.
Oh, so 25. Then.
Zildred recovered before she did.
Poor Frankie.
That's if you guys want to give her a slice of the pie. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Jumbo.
We can probably wait
Jumbo.
until everything's taken care of before we split up loot.
It's fair.
So who's going to write down the amount?
I've got it jotted down, and I also have the amount from last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll take care of that afterwards. Just, I got you guys. I promise. Okay, with that. After your long rest, is there anything in other spots within the village that you guys want to check out and look at, or do you guys want to head straight there? I'm going to give you guys the option because there's other spots in the village you can stop at that allow for more quests and things like that, side arcs. But in terms of being done with this tonight, we would probably have to head to the mines as soon as possible. There's a lot of stuff going on there. But I want to give you guys the options. I don't want to take anything from you guys.
The illusion of choice.
That's right.
Dance, puppets, dance.
Probably best to deal with Black Spider.
Black Staff.
Black Staff.
Well, he is a drow,
progression.
so
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know he's a drow?
wait. Oh,
That was
Yeah, I
never
guess-
brought up that he was a drow. All we know
okay.
his name was Black Spider.
good point. Yeah,
Well,
I guess I'm typecasting.
Mm-hmm. Have you?
But,
Do you know what's going on, Rude, with this?
No, not in detail. What I did glance through a Phandelver campaign book once, so I at least saw a picture of the guy. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That is true because it's funny because when I look up the creatures for this, there is not like just a specific drow. They have his specific character in the monsters manual for this. So
Yeah, so I don't
that-
know details past than his appearance really, but yeah.
okay, it'd be kind of like me with Strahd for the Baron. I've been reading it now beforehand. I just knew what he was about. Okay, that makes sense. All right, well with that, then you guys have all got your rest. Make sure you guys are all healed up. Are you all set? All your points are all accounted for, etc., etc. That being said, let me also write down your experience. That was 400 experience altogether for both bugbears. So
each or all together split up.
all together being split up between you three would be 400 experience.
Oh, so 400 each because it's split up
Okay.
already?
Nope,
Oh,
it's
400.
400 all together split amongst yourselves.
Okay, yep.
200 per bugbear.
Cool.
All right.
130, 133.
Yeah.
Well, we can add more XP later if, assuming we
Yeah.
fight something else.
Yeah, I'm just letting you guys know now because as we go on, the area we're going to, I'm gonna be throwing at you a bunch of weird stuff, just so you know. So I just want to keep track of it now
Ooh.
because, honestly, out of the game, doing the encounters, it is so much easier for me to put every creature you guys are going to encounter within here, and then just picking what I need to for initiatives and rolling that way, than it is for me to go in and make every single encounter a separate own thing that I have to keep pulling up. So it just makes more sense to me to have it all on one sheet, so you can be like, okay, this is the next one. These are out now. These are in. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Next one.
Other than having to go add. Okay, this is this room. Okay, add. This is this room. Okay, add. So it just makes it more easier for me to just leave one thing up and just take in and out of all of what's going on. So, all right, with that, you guys get your provisions and everything else stocked up. You guys aren't stopping anywhere. You guys are heading right to the problem, I take it. Unanimous, dealing with it. Frankie is still upstairs, somewhat recovering. At least she's no longer hurling, so that's a plus.
She needs
Check
a long
on her, make
rest.
sure. Yes, she's a long rest. With that, we are going into the mines. Before you guys start, do you need to take a break for a second? Relax, because once you go into this is the last leg of this. So
I think I'm all right.
Yeah, that should be good.
okay,
For now.
I'm just double checking. All right, let me. Sorry, I'm trying. There it goes. Okay, I had to restart for a second. Okay,
Yeah,
with that, now I get to read off this. Okay. 15 miles east of Phandelver, in the deep vales of the Sword Mountain, lies Wave Echo Cave, a rich mine of the Phandelver's pact, which had been lost years ago during invasions of orcs and devastated part of the north. Since then, prospects and adventurers have searched the lost mine, but none succeeded until one, if not three brothers, one being a guy you guys had worked for, had begun spelunking that mine successfully. But unfortunately, they were unaware that a certain man by the name of Black Spider had also been eyeing that mine specifically. And in doing so, had set up his own camp, in which, in case, endangering a couple of the brothers and casting them out. Now, as you guys come upon this cave, I'm going to describe it for you. Let me find where it is. Okay. The mine is cold and damp, and oddly enough, near the entrance, it is surprisingly drafty. You can actually feel a breeze coming out of the cave, which indicates there is an airflow coming in and out, besides just the entranceway, which you guys have made it to. So with this, you see as it comes near the entrance of the cave, it's very narrow, straggly, not much light. It's very dark.
You're right at home, aren't you, Mordecai?
I can see clearly now. The sun is gone.
Okay. Mordecai, this description is for you because you can see with dark vision. You're well at home with this. So, the entrance tunnel leads into a large cavern supported by by a natural pillar of rock and containing 3 stalactites in the western part of the cave. Behind the column of rock are 3 bedrolls and a heap of ordinary supplies: sack, flour, bags, salt, casks, salted meat, lanterns, flasks of oil. You can definitely tell there was a camp here at some point in the opening of this cave. Among that, you also see what looks to be a body upon the ground. Not quite making it out, even though you have dark vision. You're not able to make out a face, but it looks to be about the same size as the man that had hired you.
Oh boy.
And within the northeast section of that cavern is a collapsed, forming 10-foot wide, 2-foot deep pit. Sturdy hemp rope is tied off around a nearby stalactite and dangles down the side of the pit, the bottom of which is a rough-hewn tunnel. heading northwest and east. And again, you can see this pretty well because, again, you have dark vision of 60 feet. The tunnel entrance itself is not that long. It's about 30 feet. And then within the other 30 feet, you're able to see most of the inside of that tunnel, that campsite with the body, and then the rope leading down into the pit.
Okay, so I whispered this in short. Sorry. So I just whispered this in short to my companions, so it's not to be heard. Oh, and then a great fucking avalanche happens.
Rock slide.
Yeah, I whisper that in short to my companions, kind of describing the layout and the body that's there and the rope tethered around the stalagmite. You said stalagmite or stalactite?
Stalagmite.
Crucial. Okay. Stalagmite.
No.
So
Good call.
Is it like pitch black in this place, or is it lit enough for my regular human eyes to be able to see anything?
You can kind of see a campsite because there is a lantern there. Very little light, but everything else is dark. There's no light.
All right, I might have to light a torch.
Well, I'm gonna carefully make my way to the lantern and see if I can get it to be a little brighter, if at all.
Okay. There's not much fuel left in that lantern. I'll tell you off the bat. You can roll
Okay.
survival, look around and see if you can find any type of source.
Yep. Oh, nat 20. Wow.
Oh yeah. You rummage through and see like there's all kinds of stuff. Also, oddly enough, while you're over there looking for fuel for the lantern, which you do find fuel for the lantern, by the way. There is some right within the some of the boxes around the campsite. Looking at the body, you notice it looks an awful lot like the dwarf that had hired you in the first place, but slightly off. Does not have the same features in a sense, but he looks oddly a lot like the dwarf that had hired you. Speaking of, I'm going to give you guys another point if you guys can remember his name.
The dwarf who hired us?
Yes,
I think Gundren Rockseeker.
that is correct. So, with that, this happens to be one of his brothers, Mundrin. And as you can see, yes. No, for real. Like the names in here, they're all like Rundrin, Gundrin, Mundrin. Yeah. I don't know if it's Dundrin, but this guy's name was Mundrin. But yes. That happens
I'll go over and is this like basically put my sword away and go over and check this check the pulse of this dwarf to see if he's like full on corpseified or is he savable,
yeah.
or is he just dead?
He dead. He'd been dead for a while.
Okay. I'll do my prayer over his corpse.
So I have my lantern lit and I get a good look at him like, huh, he looks a lot like that Gundren guy who hired us. You don't suppose they're related or something? Huh. Man, that's gotta be rough losing a brother. Huh. Kind of get lost in thought for a bit, like, huh, no, okay, that doesn't sound familiar, I guess.
Also, just so you know, I'm going to add some more details for you there, Jumble.
More details.
With that perfect 20, you notice that he doesn't have just normal shoes on as well. They look shiny, considering what other people's put on their feet. These boots look different. They're like a pair of Nike pumps when everyone else is wearing flat Walmart shoes. If I had to make the comparison.
Huh.
Oh, hey, he's got some nice shoes on, this guy. Oh.
Okay.
He ain't gonna be needing them anymore, so I'll just appropriate these for the needy folk who might need a nice pair of shoes. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and what these are? They're a magical item, actually. I won't
Oh,
tell
nice.
you unless you can check them out, but you definitely know that they're unique.
Well, I'll try investigation.
All right.
17.
Jeez.
They are boots of striding and springing. When you wear these boots, your walking speed becomes 30 feet unless your walking speed is higher. Your speed isn't reduced if you are encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow.
Okay.
Would dwarven boots fit me?
I'm not going to say no, but I'm also not going to say that they're going to keep, depending on how big you are, I don't think they're going to stay intact very well.
Isn't Jumbo like a Frankenstein? Maybe he has dwarf feet.
That could be. Do you think the person that made you gave you dwarf feet?
Well, it's not like I know that I was made.
True. But
yeah,
I'll just say this: if your feet are like a normal large person as yourself would be, I don't think they become boots. They become sandals of striding and springing.
Do Jumbo's feet look awfully similar to Gundren or Mundren's feet? Perhaps one of their brothers, Dundren or Thundren?
Actually, his brother's name is Thundrin. Close though.
Dundren, and Thundren.
Yeah.
All right. Well, no. Hey, it's a nice pair of boots, all right. And I put them in my bag for later. Not gonna let a good pair of boots go to waste on a corpse.
It's true.
Then I kind of shake my head and, hey, where'd his shoes go? That was weird.
Okay, with that, as you guys gather your stuff, like I had said, there is a rope tied to a stalactite that leads down into the pit that leads further into the cave.
Use my dark vision and look down the rope real quick to see if I see anybody down there currently.
I try to secure the lantern kind of to my belt loop to carry around.
That was a 15.
Nothing at the base. It looks to be empty. But you see there are actually 2 paths leading out of the base. One goes slightly northwest, and another one goes southeast. Both about the same distance from where the rope is. But other than that, you cannot see within because the caves are very narrow that lead out.
So it seems like we're dropping down right in the middle of a tunnel.
Yeah, kind of in a sense. It's an open pit, but it leads to 2 different tunnels.
Okay.
One that goes northwest up a bit, and the one that goes southeast.
Well, who wants to go first? Unless I take the lantern or light a torch, I'm unable to see.
I can go first. Make sure it's clear in the dark, where I feel most at home.
Does your sage battle cat, whatever we were calling this thing,
Sage battle cat,
does it stay made kind of like how Crispy's worked, or does it dismantle after a turn? Okay, so it's a permanent.
But I can
creature.
dismantle it if I need to. Like,
okay, kind of like you could do with Sparrow Jack.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, so you're gonna lead the charge then, Mordecai?
Yep. I'll lead the charge down the rope.
Okay, and I need you to roll for going down this rope.
What am I rolling?
You have to make. Where's that? Come on.
Athletics.
It's a DC save. I just got to remember which one it is.
Probably dexterity.
It's athletics.
Oh.
Okay.
So roll athletics check.
Gather all your strength.
Ooh. 16 with a -1. Yeah.
That's exactly what you need.
Oh my god.
That is on the money what you need to make.
Ooh.
So you get on the rope as normally as you can. You're still taking precautions. It swings a little bit, and you can kind of hear that crick sound of like the rope, the tension, but you're still able to make it down just fine.
Okay. And nobody could see me, fumble around the rope that much, so I don't feel so bad.
No, with your dark vision, you would have seen someone messing up, but you were like, "Oh, thank goodness they can't see this."
They think I'm athletic.
Yeah, you had like one little oopsie slip up with your foot against the wall, and that was it. So, other than that, you slide
Just
down, you're
spinning in
fine.
a circle.
Yeah, whoa.
At which point, Battle Cat leaps into the pit and lands gracefully, like you couldn't even believe.
Yep. Putting a paw on your shoulder, like, "Hey, man, you need to just calm down a little bit.
Bro.
You're okay.
Bro,
Just
it's
chill."
okay.
What do you see,
Panic.
Battle Cat?
Oh my gosh. Start calling him Comfort Cat from now on.
Comfort cat. It's my,
This thing's gonna have so many nicknames.
Oh my gosh.
it's my comfort animal.
Okay, with that, who's going down the rope next?
Okay, well, I've secured the lantern to my basically my belt loop as best as I can to carry with me. So I guess I'll try to make my way down, and that way Zildred has some light down there to see.
Excellent.
I'll roll 18 on athletics.
Oh yeah. You get down a lot easier than Mordecai does. Jumbo, you're just kind of like nice, easy, slow descent, watching where you're going, not much issue, and you make it to the bottom without much of a hassle.
I see
Pretty
this
easy
and I'm
peasy.
a little jealous right now. Just a little jealous. Such a large man, he's so graceful, nimble.
Your cat kind of points like that's how you're supposed to do it. You see what he did?
Be like him.
Be like him.
All right, so I will sheathe my sword and attempt to not embarrass myself in full lighting of everybody.
Okay, be ready.
22.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, with grace.
And it's
You kinda-
hold out and slide down with one hand.
Yeah, you basically you slide down like you've been doing some spelunking before.
Even
Like this is
more
not your
impressed.
first adventure. Just
I kind of like look over at Sage Cat for.
yeah, with his paw up, it's like a thumbs up, like
Puts his paw
approve. Yep, it's like
Jumbo does a little clap.
golf clap.
Well, almost more like excited child clap. Like, oh yeah, yeah, way to go, yeah.
All right, and with that, now you guys are at the base, the bottom. Which direction would you guys like to travel?
Oh, I'll try perception. Take a good look around with my lit lantern, see if anything stands out. 12.
Okey-doke.
Is this lantern just a standard lantern?
It's
or
a
is it
standard lantern.
a bullseye. Okay.
It's the standard oil lantern. Just gives an orb effect area for lighting.
Okay.
So with that, Jumbo, you're kind of able to see some paths, but you're not able to tell exactly what leads to what. The openings are about the same in terms of nothing is really in the way or blocking the paths, or you can see that there is an end to them. They're very narrow and getting through, but once you get them, they look kind of like they open up to two different areas, but you're not able to make out any details other than that. You just know that there's nothing currently in the way, or doesn't look like there's anything that would impede your guys' movements on either side. So Mordecai, you
see
see
the
less
same thing.
detail.
Yeah, but less.
with 60 foot, you can actually kind of tell like one, when you look down the one to the northeast, you can kind of see that it opens up and looks like it branches out a little bit. Whereas the one to the southeast opens up with a couple different little paths, but it has a bigger opening considering the one to the northeast. So the southwest, a wider area opens up for travel in, but the one to the northeast seems to branch off kind of in different directions.
All right. What do you guys think? Used to be many paths from the northeast side that we could go down, but the southwest, southeast, southern path,
Southwest.
southwestern path seems to open up a little bit more. We have a little more room to move?
I go that direction.
Southwest?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see you, Jumble.
What say you?
Say, I'll do it standing on my head.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And
It's southeast. I mixed up my west and my east. My
Oh.
bad. I do it all the time with a compass, but yes, it's southeast northwest. Derp. Okay, so you guys going south then?
East. Yeah.
The southern direction.
Jumble snaps his neck as he attempts to go down on.
I try to do a handstand and I do not do well.
Did you attempt a handstand? Are you serious? Oh no. Okay.
I rolled a
Okay,
6.
shield him.
Okay, roll again. Roll with advantage to make sure you don't flop over.
7.
Ooh.
Well, it's not a 1, so I shouldn't hurt myself, should I?
Roll again.
He stands up, his whole neck is broken sideways.
Okay, no. You don't hurt yourself with that 7. I'll say that, but you definitely do flop over. Technically, if you were in combat, you'd be prone right now. But because no one's around, Battlecat kind of helps you, like, like you see those kids who are training to become like gymnasts. He's like, whoa, I got you, and just kind of like helps you fall safely.
Like in the Matrix.
Yeah. He just puts a pop, like, hang on a second, guy, I got you.
You magical metal kitten.
It's like, sure. And goes back to Mordecai. All right, so you guys going on the south path to take it?
Why am I on the
Yeah.
ground?
Because you fail.
Oh. Aw. Okay. Well,
So
I
south,
get up and I just decide I'll follow you guys.
so
Aw.
southeast was the one that opened up into a larger area.
Yes.
That's my vote.
Tim did bring up a good point. I do have an ability, dancing lights. I can use at will. It's a cantrip. Give us some illumination if you guys prefer.
There you
All
go.
all you surface dwellers.
We call you normies where I'm from.
Yeah. So, yeah, I could use that.
And that would help. That help me out. I mean, it would ruin the element of surprise, but then again,
Well,
I need a light source.
We
anyway.
already have a lit lantern.
That's what I was.
That's
yeah,
true.
I was thinking that earlier, and then oh yeah, we have a lantern out. So target.
Yep.
Let's go in with a bang. Shit, why
Look
is
forward.
it
Yeah,
not? Okay.
let's flashbang every room with dancing lights.
Yeah.
Look at it. Okay. We're going into area 3.
60 feet. Okay. Yeah, so
Okay.
put them in that. We're going towards that bigger chamber. Is that kind of what we were going
Yep.
for?
That seems to be the consensus. Instead
try
of
to-
having the multi-room, you guys are going into that chamber.
Spread my lights around. Spread 'em
Oh,
around.
wow. That's pretty.
Okay. As you guys make your way through, it seems there are many tunnels that intersect this natural 30-foot high cavern. The walls are carved with simple reliefs showing dwarf and gnome miners hard at work. Below them, nearly 24 skeletons and rusted scraps of armor are scattered across the floor. Some are dwarf skeletons, while others are orc remains. Half a dozen large brass lanterns stand in niches or on ledges around the cavern, but none are lit. So this opens up into a much bigger room, but as you guys are making your way through, you see all these different depictions of dwarves and orcs together mining in this area. Kind of reminds me of a certain other location in another fantasy realm that people go into. But yes, again, within the center of this room are just heaps of dwarven and orc skeletons. None alive, none moving. And again, these lanterns, none of them are lit. Everything is just dark, besides the light given off by Mordecai and Jumble's lantern.
I'll make a investigation check real quick, see if I can't find anything significant in here.
Yes.
a hidden passageway, anything like that?
Uh,
17.
A 17. Okay, as you look around, kind of trying to look for different entrances and stuff like that, you notice that as you move around the room, there seems to be a path you guys had just passed that went north. And then another path within the large entrance area there that goes north. And another one to the east, as well as one that goes back. So there's 4 different paths, both north, south, east, and west. But the one behind you guys goes back up to the north. And it seems like it connects actually to the other path in the center of the room that goes north. So with that as well, you look around, you also hear the chirps and flaps of wings in your investigation, which means it tells you that there's actually is something living within this room, but it is not on the ground, but above you.
Well, Jumble all of a sudden kneels down by the skeletons and mutters something in Orcish. You can barely make out the word Grumsh, the orc god. And then he grabs some gnome bones and stuffs them in his pocket.
I need you to roll a reflex save.
Oh, okay.
Reflex save?
Yes.
So dexterity.
Yep.
What poison bones?
It's not the bones that you need to be worried about.
16.
Okay. You hear a screech suddenly and a slight flap, just enough to give you perception of something around you moving. And it swoops down at you, and you're able to duck just in time as it comes by your head, lashing out at you, and then going back up towards the top. In doing so, you hear more commotions and screeches, and it seems like winged creatures begin to descend from the top of the cave. And I am going to show you an image of what just came at you. I will throw in the chat, and then I have to throw this in Josh's special
Face.
little chat so we can get on the big screen for the other kids.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, don't tell me I didn't save it. You gotta be kidding me. Give me a moment. I apologize. It should be showing up, but it's not showing up. Come on. All right. I thought I saved it, but I guess I did not. That's on me. Come on. There you are. All right, guys. There's that. And for those of you guys who don't know what these winged creatures are, these are sturges.
Sturge.
Yes.
Stooge.
And there's going to be a few of them.
Dun, 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 dun,
When you say a
dun,
few, do you
Ba-dum,
mean a
bum,
few
bum.
or a few thousand?
Are we talking a few individuals or a swarm?
Right.
I'll let you know when we start combat
Shit.
because there's quite a few, but it's not
Still
a few.
tells us
Few.
nothing.
You'll find out. Okay, I want you guys
Yeah,
to roll
okay.
for initiatives.
Hang on, I'm screwing things up here.
21.
There we go.
9.
Okay. 21, 9.
11.
Okay. Now I get to roll.
Click, 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 click.
If only it worked that way. Okay, now it's actually working, so cool.
Yeah, Sturges, I think it was advanced D&D. Those things are nasty. Nasty, nasty little buggers.
Hmm.
It's that thing in the chat, that photo, the like single green eye, the Cyclops
Oh.
thing.
That was something we met last time. A Nothic.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
He
Nothing
had
to worry
some-
about.
He was actually kind of like he was more like a golem character within that chapter. He helped out glass staff, but at the same time, if someone had a better offer or had something else for him, he mainly wanted flesh. He wanted food more than anything. But he actually had like
salted pork.
Yes, and they had a treasure chest at the bottom of like another kind of pit, but smaller than the one you guys got down the rope from, that they went into and found some good treasure, but without him knowing, surprisingly. What'd you guys throw him anyway to get him like off your back? Was it steak?
Just some salted pork we found in the store.
That's what it was. Yeah, you gave him some salted pork and he was cool with you guys for a bit. He left you alone. You guys were able to like convince him to chill. Yeah, basically, because he could misled you guys to some real trouble, but you guys were able to convince him otherwise. It's like, yeah, it's fine. Go ahead. I'm not worried.
Then we were a little concerned afterwards. If should we have let a creature go that acknowledges the fact that it would eat people?
Yeah, especially finding out that one of the townspeople that one of the typical tavern contributors was at said their husband was missing and her husband was at the bottom of their the pit. Yeah, with some of the flesh being eaten, etc., etc. It was kind of funny.
In a morbid way.
Yeah, I know I'm going in more detail on it. We're trying to get this done, but like it was crazy because the pit actually had a spell over it cast by this creature that allowed for flesh to rot very, very slowly. So we basically made like a fridge out of this pit in order to store meat. It was pretty crazy, especially for this. I'm like, wow, they went into quite the detail with that. That's kind of nuts. But yeah, that's what that creature was. But okay, so we got everyone's turns in order. Jumble, you're first.
Okay. Well, Jumble's snarling and spouting things in Orcish as, gets out his great sword and just tries to swing at one of these things that's bugging him. And I'll use an inspiration on that because that was a bad roll.
As I see.
Okay, there we go. 24.
Woo.
That's a hit.
Okay.
That is definitely a hit.
And 15 damage.
Oh, what'd you use again?
My great sword.
Yeah, you
It's a
cleaved
great
this thing.
sword.
You cleaved it in two. Completely, just right down the center. It can be more perfect. Cut. Blood squirts above you as both wings from the scourge fly off to the sides and land opposite of you.
Make that sound from Berserk when Guts hits things. Bang, bang. Every time he swings with his giant greatsword.
I don't know about that. You ever hear the as it cuts through and the wind whipping past the blade? I don't know, it makes a ring sound from that, but yeah, it sounds pretty scary. Either way, regardless. With that, Mordecai, I believe it's your turn. And for some reason on my screen, it shows you as failure, success, death saves.
What?
I don't know why. Everyone else's health is at full health. And for some reason, I look at Mordecai and it says loading character sheet, and I have failure, success, and death saves over it. So I don't know if you were near death at some point or you're messing around, but for some reason, my screen seems to think that you're dead.
No, I'm very much alive.
Just got him already. Oh god.
Hell, Cat, you betrayed me.
That's right. This whole time.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Did you say how many there were, or we don't know yet?
I haven't said a single word about how many there are.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right, so I'm going to use a spell then. It's called Fairy Fire.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
And if they fail the dex save, which I think is 13, then they can be seen by everybody as a nice outline encompasses them.
Okay.
Oh, it's in a 20-foot cube, so would that pretty much be the area?
The ceiling's higher than that, to be honest.
So I picked the ceiling. And
okay.
If they fail, yeah. Shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
All right, let me just roll for one of them.
And then that gives us advantage if the attacker can see it.
Okay, along the cave, there is almost hundreds of them.
Oh.
If you were to look up, you may see a couple of stalactites. They're the ones that hang from the ceiling, right? Not stalagmites. Stalagmites are ground.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure I got my terms right.
That's right.
But
see,
yeah,
it makes a difference.
It does. But yeah, above you can see there's maybe a couple of them sticking out. The rest is just almost an entire wall or roof of these sturges. There's a lot of them up there, but only a few have come down. So like this entire like top of the ceiling is about covered in them. They literally prey on people coming through, picking through bones, like a certain someone did.
Hey, according to orcs, gnome bones ward off disease, okay?
Oh yeah, and I just gotta ward off these things. But
I don't
yeah.
have a superstition for that one.
Oh, okay. Well, there's only a few right now that are currently flying around you guys. So long as you guys are chill.
Did my spell affect the few that we see, or did it just illuminate the vast majority of them up there?
You illuminated the vast majority of them. The lantern or your other lights that are going around are what you can see flapping around. But when you cast Fairy Fire, that entire 20-foot radius in the ceiling, that showed the whole, like all of them up there. The ones that aren't in combat, that are just kind of hanging out at the moment.
Okay. So does my character know about these creatures at all, or should I roll for that? Because I don't think I can do any other action after this.
Yeah, I don't think they're common creatures. I think you would know.
Okay. So
They're
say to my
basically like
comrades,
fantasy mosquitoes, so
Yep.
yeah. Okay. Well, can I attack, or is that pretty much it for me?
Was that spell?
It's a spell, yeah. Spell slot.
Reaction or okay.
Yeah, it'd be your action then. With that, it's Zildred, it's your turn.
All right.
Out of the 3 that were flying around you, I will say only 2 are now there.
Okay, so are we worried about incurring the wrath of the flood of sturges above us? Should we just escape, or should we just bat these couple out of the sky and then try to jet out of here?
That's on you guys. I can't. Are you screaming Orcish right now? Because I can't hear it.
yeah, orcish.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
was like, oh
things out of the
no.
sky. Well, this is more of a growl, like shouting to the heavens.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and smack one.
You're just gonna take your hand out and swat him?
Maybe 10. Oh wait, I get with that fairy fire. I get advantage on him, don't I?
Yes, if you could.
Oh,
Yeah.
On the ones on the ceiling. You didn't cast those on the ones flying around.
Oh, I got a 10.
Nope. It's a miss.
Swing. Yeah, swing. Swing and a miss. Just gotta get away.
Yeah, they flop around you. And with that, we go to one of the other sturges now, trying to come at you. And let's see here. Oh, your cat. Oh, I won't give a nickname. Who is he currently hanging around right now?
Oh, he was still hanging around Zildred. He seems to like him for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Give him a little pat on the head, a little chin scratch.
Doesn't seem to matter. Wow. Definitely hits.
Oh.
And it's a crit.
Wow.
They're both 20s. That's insane.
He's lying.
No, I'm serious. Messed up. You're going to take a total of 5 damage.
A double crit me?
No.
Oh.
I roll a disadvantage. They roll 20s, and then I roll for the crit.
20s, damn.
2 20s. And then it's funny because the to make sure I critted, it was a 20. Not natural 20, but a 20.
Oh.
So
It was 5 hit points.
Yep.
Okay. These little buggers sting. Help me, Sage Cat.
And now this thing is attached to you, remember. He is currently latched on, trying to sap the blood from your body.
Oh,
Yum.
shit.
And on your next turn, you're going to take 5 points of damage.
Well, next turn, not this turn.
Not this turn, but when you start your turn.
Okay.
Unless you get it off. And with that, we go to the next Sturge, who is going to lash out at Jumble as he tried before and missed. This time he will try to attack. And he hits. And Jumble will take
Really?
2 points of
Wow.
damage. Dude, it's +5 to attack for blood drain.
Okay.
And it's 2 points now, and then you will take 7 points for blood drain on your next turn.
That was
Jeez.
hungry.
I'm not making this up. I don't know what this is ridiculous.
Oh no.
They're-
So
they're-
clearly, we
they're-
don't want to wake the rest of them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jumble, it's your turn. There might be a lot of
Alright.
glass cannons, I'm not going to lie.
Well,
I wonder why.
I'm basically going to try to swat the one that's stuck to me. Yeah, I'll just take a hand off my sword to swat. So, yeah, barehand it.
Go ahead.
Let's see, 24 to hit
That's definitely a hit.
and 7 bludgeoning damage to smush it.
Oh, you smush it. It's like a giant mosquito of blood and pus as he just drop. Doesn't even make much of not like a splat sound, but definitely like the crunch, whatever, you know what I'm talking about when you crush like a mosquito or whatever. That's like that, but a little louder.
Squish a giant spider.
Yes, exactly. And he done.
Savage.
Mm-hmm. And with that, Mordecai, it's now your turn.
Oh no. I have a dilemma. Do I try to shoot it off of him? Do I do something else?
Aren't your pistols pretty loud?
Yeah, that is true.
Oh,
That is very
Especially in
true.
a cave. Boom!
yeah.
All right, I'll try to take the other method. We'll cast heroism on Zildred. Granted that he's willing, it is a touch spell, so I can run up and touch him if he's willing. Do you want me to touch you, Zildred?
Not when you say it like that.
Yes, touch me.
Then I will grant you immunity to being frightened, and you'll gain temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting
Ooh.
ability modifier at the start of each of your turn. Its turn's your
Ooh.
turn.
That's what. Is it wisdom or charisma for me?
You're paladin, right?
Yeah.
I think it's wisdom.
It is.
Could be
wisdom.
charisma. Oh, yeah.
It's your spellcasting modifier, Josh.
Oh. Well then, that's plus
It's
3.
probably better. Is it? Might be better
Oh
than
no,
mine.
wait. I think it's. Hang on. Plus 5. Sorry. No, it's plus 3. Plus 3.
Oh,
Oh. Got your hopes up just to
3.
dash him back down.
3 temporary hit points.
Yep, at the start of your turn.
All right.
And with that, it is now your turn.
One sec. D&D, okay. See, D&D Beyond just popped up, so you rolled a 1 on your API.
Oh, sight down. You're refresh.
Hmm.
Kind of love it.
All right, reloaded.
Oh my gosh, Mordecai, you have help now.
That's all it took.
I don't. I
Just need a little
guess.
refreshment.
Is
Mm.
that Sturge is still attached to me, right? So I take another 5.
Yep.
Right, so I take those 3 temp, and then another.
Did you also get yours, Jumble, by the way, when you started your turn?
Oh, it was at the beginning, not.
Yep.
Okay. So 7 damage on me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, I will attempt to attack this critter. was so close to a 16, then it flopped over to a 3. All right, I miss him. He was
Yep.
flailing out like, "Get off of me!"
To no
Josh
avail.
knows how I feel about flying things.
Oh gosh.
I'm not a fan.
This is
Well,
worst
calm down.
nightmare.
You're gonna have
It's
to
my
deal with
worst
this.
fucking nightmare.
You're gonna have to keep dealing with it some more.
Sorry, I tried.
He is still attached, no matter how hard you try. All right.
I think my next modifier will be a silencer.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I can't.
Battle cat.
He's gonna attempt to try and detach himself after seeing the swings and go alert the rest of his group to come down here and
Oh,
get a
hell
meal.
no.
And
Stage
doing
cat,
so gives you an attack of opportunity. Sildred.
Oh god, here we go.
Do you have any inspiration left?
Yeah, you have one, at least.
Don't even need it. 20.
That's a hit.
Yeah, 13 damage.
That's definitely death.
All right.
Definitely
Even my
death.
back.
As he tries to escape in order to bring more of his brethren down here for a meal, you say, "Not today." And you cleave
Not
him,
so fast, fiend.
cutting right into his stomach as he tries to flap away and the wings sputter and slide into the ground, making very little sound. Not enough to alert the rest of them, but blood squirts out upon the bones and he collapses dead.
How big are these? These things are like the size of a cat, aren't they?
Yeah, about that, if not smaller. I'd almost say like a mole rat or a rat.
A bat?
A cat,
Bat,
a
there you
bat,
go.
a rat.
In a hat.
Exactly. And with that, the Sturge that were currently giving you guys trouble are no more.
Except for the hundreds on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. And again, now you guys are in the center near the bones, but you have dealt with the 3 that had come down to feast upon you. What is your next actions? As I've stated before, there is a path up to the north. To the east, there was a path that goes up to the north that connects with the other one. There's a path south, and then there's also a path east.
Which one looks like it goes deeper into the Wave Echo Cave?
Well, you headed north into the cave, so that's all information I will give you.
Let's keep going north. I thought we went south.
You
Yeah,
went
we did.
south to get into the other section because there was 2 branches off. One went south, one went north.
So we went
You chose the
south.
south entrance to get in because it had a wider opening once you got to the inside the cave.
Yeah, we
Yes,
went
exactly.
southwest, and then we went north.
Yeah, no, you went southwest, a little bit west to the opening with the big pile of bones, surrounded by all the little statues and stuff, or the dwarves that mined in here. And once you got to the entrance, they branched off into different directions, one being north, one being south, one being east, and one being west. But the west one just connects up to the north one.
Say we keep going south.
Okay. Agreed. Let's just get out of here.
Okay, as you make your way south, you notice there are 2 rooms with different doors.
Where are you, Black Spider?
One happens to be on the west side, and the other happens to be on the east side. Upon that, you see what looked to be an entranceway at one point, now covered in rock and rubble, completely cut off from the rest of the cave.
Investigate
Oh,
the rock and rubble.
Yeah, let's
okay.
block off the other 2 doors with all the rock and rubble, and we'll go through that door. That used to be a door.
You are unable to move anything through there, but as you try to move rock and rubble to to find what is that room, you see light coming through, and it seems like at one point it was another entryway within the cave.
All right. How about west? Does that sound
Weast?
sound decision? West.
As you look into that room, I think you guys are opening the door then? Is that the consensus? Carefully opening the door? Okay. Carefully opening the door, you notice that it's a chamber. It looks like it wants to be an office or a storeroom of some kind. A large stone counter bisects the room, set with 3 dusty balancing scales made of iron. Cubbyholes carved into the north wall are stuffed with dusty paper scraps. Several long dead corpses, gnomes and orcs by their look, are sprawled across the floor.
Lovely.
Some more dead bodies,
Do
but
the
it seems to be a storeroom at some point.
do the bones look like are they just like sitting in a chair like they were sharing a mug of ale, or does it look like
Yeah,
They
they
were
look.
in
No,
combat?
they look like they are massacred. They're sprawled across the ground. They're not sitting normally. It's not like they're having a cup of joe and discussing the pains of the workday. They're scattered around.
I checked the ceiling, but I failed.
There's nothing on the ceiling. It's a smaller room.
Okay.
It's not a large ceiling above you guys.
Obviously
look at-
paranoid, though.
I investigate the room with an 11.
Okay. You kind of see that it definitely looks like they stored stuff here. You know there's something behind the desk that was in the room, but you're not quite sure, make it out what it is, but it looks to be some type of like box, a large box. Who rolled an 18?
That was me.
Okay, you can tell this is a treasure chest.
Treasure.
It's a locked iron strong box.
I don't have tools. Is it? Said
And
it's
yes,
locked.
you will need tools to open this box.
Is it big, or is it like
Wait.
a pocket-sized lockbox?
Like thieves' tools, perhaps?
Yeah, that would do it.
Okay, try that.
All right, you have to roll a dexterity check for this.
Okay. 16.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Can I try again?
How big is the chest? Like, is it something we can take with us to try again at a later date?
You could take it with you, but it's definitely got some weight to it. It's not a huge chest, but it was from the looks of things, it's what they called the pay chest. This is what they used to pay the orcs and the dwarves that worked in the mines.
Right.
So I'm going to use...
So everyone's salary is in that chest.
So, what if I use my...
He's like, ooh, what's in there? Ooh.
So, guys, what if I... what if I was able to procure a bag of holding by chance?
Would the chest slide in there? Would a chest fit in a bag of holding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, I'm going to do
Yeah,
that.
this is a pay chest. I don't know how to describe it in like
a strong box, a big square.
yeah, it's
metal
not
box.
massive treasure chest, but it's what they use to pay people with. You should be able to fit it.
Okay. So I use my last infusion, replicate magic item, bag of holding.
There you
And,
go.
whip out a big old bag of holding to hold this chest.
Oh, dang,
Okay.
all sorts of useful, ain't you, pal? Oh, I could have used one of those back in the day.
Yeah, no kidding.
I brandish it with a flourish and do it like a magician would. Just there it was, and now it's gone.
Oh, wow.
like a modern Houdini, you just sleight of hand and move the bag across, and suddenly the chest is no longer there. hidden
you,
well
thank you.
within your bag of holding.
Oh, wow.
With that, I will say there's nothing else in this room. So if you guys want to leave and explore a different room, you're more than welcome to.
Really got that east door they can go to.
Yep.
Right
Carefully
across the hall.
sneak by the Sturges.
I think we still got another room down because we
Yeah.
walked down this hallway and there was 2 doors and then the blocked off old entrance. So I think we still got one door down here, don't we?
Yeah.
Yep. You have one more
Hmm.
room to the.
To the east.
Yep.
The actual east.
Carefully open that one.
Okay. Splintered stone benches and heaps of rubble from a partially collapsed ceiling fill this room. Amid ruined stones, bunks, and toppled weapon racks are the bones of several dwarves and orcs. And I need you guys to give me a perception.
Mm,
Oh, wow. Nat 20.
Nice.
8.
Natural 5.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. With
Go get your
that,
club.
come on, headset, work for me. Don't do this to me now. It's like it's fitting in and out of like different ears now. But that's fine. I can still hear you guys. As you guys make your way into the room, not quite making it in yet, but just like stepping in, you start noticing that the pile of the bones of the dwarves and the orcs begin to form. They rattle and move and begin to actually take shape into what used to be their former selves, but now mere skeletons.
At the sight of that, you see like Zilda become immediately enraged and furious about undead. I'm
Oh,
assuming they're skeleton. They look like skeletons. They're undead.
Yeah, there's no flesh on them besides the leftover decay flesh. So yes, they're beginning to form into people.
Even in the far reaches of this cave, the stench of undeath rises once again. Whooshing.
And with that, roll initiatives.
21.
8.
22.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
Ooh, my.
Ooh, man, you guys have been doing great. I don't know what is with the initiative part of these guys. I don't do so well, but the attack is like been pretty spot on. All right. With that, Mordecai, you're first.
Okay, you know what I do best. I pull out my gun. And
I pull
hopefully
out my
shoot
gun.
I will shoot the nearest one
All right.
with an 11.
That, my friend, is not a hit.
Bam! Right through the rib cage. Hits nothing.
Your words, not mine. Yes. To the rib cage and hits nothing. With that, it goes to Jumble.
How many of these
Battlecat's still
creatures
hanging
are
with
there?
Zildred.
I have a total of 3 at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, Daddy, you want to dance? Okay. Woo. And I jump over and give a big old spinning kick. 16 to hit.
Do you say you jump over?
Yep, I jump over to him and do a big old spinning kick. 16 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
7 bludgeoning damage.
All right. You knock it back a little bit with that spinning kick.
Aren't skeletons weak to bludgeoning too?
Oh, you're right. They are, aren't they? Let me double check that. That's doubled. Is it?
So 14 bludgeoning total.
Yep. You're completely correct.
I think you
We
learned that
don't.
from when Iron Mike tried to.
Oh, that's right, because I was throwing fists. Good call. I'm looking like we talking about like it does show me that it's like damage vulnerabilities is bludgeoning. Yep. All right,
Nice.
yeah. You do that
That's it.
spinning kick, and upon the hits of the rib cage, it shatters the dwarven skeleton completely. Remember, too, these guys are for the most part small. The orcs kind of normal size, but dwarves are short. So that spinning kick was almost like a spinning back kick, like you kick someone in the heel, and you just send that thing flying into a wall. Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna make another bonus action unarmed attack with a free hand, spinning kick, and then try to punch a remaining skeleton if I can.
Okay.
Let's see. That's 14 to hit.
That's on the money. Actually, no, it's the one above the money. So yeah, you're good.
Oh, cool. So that's 7
So
bludgeoning
damage
for
14. Another one falls to the power of your might as you drop a fist into his skull, sending it soaring into the wall, shattering the skull upon impact. Platoon!
Oh, yeah. Little
Cracks.
jump over, spinning kick, and then right into a punch into the next one. Yeah, 1, 2. You want to go too?
Oh my gosh, this guy, whenever he fights, cracks me up. And with that, Zildred, it is now your turn.
These things take reduced damage from slashing.
I don't believe so.
Nope. Only immunities these have are exhaustion and poison.
All right, I'm just gonna thump him on the head.
Thump him good.
18
Hit.
with an 8 for damage.
You do so. Still standing, kicking. Though the cut cuts a few ribs out of the body. The skeleton, after being attacked, lunges at you with his sword, trying to pierce you. The dwarf aims for a kneecap.
Battle
And
cap,
hits.
he has shield.
Oh,
Sure.
you're right. Is he still around him?
Yes, he is.
That's a
So that's the
miss.
start of the round.
It is a complete miss
Battlecat!
as Battlecat is able to take its teeth and move the blade away from the kneecap that the dwarf had been aiming for.
No.
The dwarven skeleton. It's like, yeah, stop. Don't do that. Stop. No. Mordecai, it's your turn. At the beginning of the round.
All right. I'll try to shoot it again. Still going for that center of mass though. Hopefully I hit the spine or something. 23.
Right in the sternum.
Oh yeah, it's a hit.
Piercing damage of 11.
Yeah. This thing is no more as you pierce right in the center of the spine. The impact shatters and dislocates the spine from the waist to the legs, completely sending this thing in different directions and then shattering upon the ground. Not quite as powerful as the skull, but enough to get these bones again all dislocated and separated.
I try to catch the skull as it goes flying, but I rolled a 5 on acrobatics, so that's a no.
Yeah, you like hand him.
I got it! I don't got it.
Don't got it. Yep. It touches the fingertips and spirals a little more, and then it hits the ground and shatters.
Aw.
A for effort.
Fare thee
This
well,
could be-
Mr. Scully.
No.
You smashed well.
And with that, that is the last of the enemies within the room.
We
Looking around, that seems to be the only thing that was really in the room.
all right.
Is
These-
there another? There's no door past here, or
Nope.
oh, okay, just a dead end door.
Well,
Yep. There are just two offices. Basically, one
Mordecai's
for
doing
pay,
it.
one for barracks.
While Mordecai's doing his investigation, I'm gonna pray over these bones.
Okay. And what'd you roll for investigation?
17.
Yeah, you look around, there's really nothing else in this room besides those skeletons.
Yeah. It was a preemptive roll.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to build a pyramid out of bones. I think I'll roll sleight of hand on that. 14.
Yeah, you get some bones. They didn't have anything on them besides short swords and short bow. And that
No,
was
I'm
it.
just trying to build a little pyramid out of bones.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, no problem. They're not
Yeah.
coming back to life, so you're good.
Just sitting there with my knees like a little kid with Legos and just try to make something out of bones real quick.
Oh my gosh.
You
Like a
imagine if it
rector-
came
like-
back to life, though?
Oh my gosh. Like a rector set, basically.
Yeah.
Look what I can build, Mom.
Well, there doesn't appear to be anything else in this room, gentlemen. So, should we head back?
Yeah, we can head back to that antechamber. Because we continue going south. There's what? East and a west door yet before we head back to the main.
Yep.
entrance?
You can go within that room where the scourges are. Besides that center of bones, and then the pillars depicting the dwarves and the orcs working together in the mines. There's the one pathway to the east, which again leads you back the way you came in, but there's one path there that goes up north that connects with the northern path, and then the path to the west, which does not connect to the northern path. And those are the only other pathways you have not taken yet.
I guess the western path then?
Sounds good to me.
Do something a little strange. I'm going to do an Arcana check at the entrance of this path. If I can detect any magic around there at all. 15?
Along the path to the west, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look. Okay, now you can detect some magic, but you can't really see. It doesn't seem to be dangerous, but it definitely doesn't feel like not dangerous. It's hard to describe. I will say, like, the path seems safe for the most part, but like there is like a magic in the air, but not like a evil magic, but like a natural magic, like an earth
Like a-
magic.
Like a Phil Collins magic?
Yeah, in the air tonight.
Yeah. Okay.
Or,
Which
or
is
like
curious
a
if
queen.
I'd be able
like
to-
a queen's, it's a kind of magic.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if I could tell like which direction it was coming from, but
Oh, and in terms of path, I thought you were checking the west path. You're
yeah,
checking
if it was
all the
coming more
paths?
from that. Well, just like if I could tell if it's coming more from that way or not. So I was curious.
This
to know.
one, the west way would be coming more from that way. The natural,
Okay.
like natural magic.
Okay. So yeah, I would say the west path then. Check it out.
Okay. No, there's no doorways or anything like that. So it's a pretty open pathway. As you start making your way in, dense carpets of wild, weird fungi cover large sections of the floor in the cavern. The growth includes puffballs a foot across, weird shelf fungus growing on stalagmites, large stalks and caps a good 5 feet tall. Some of the puffballs glow with an eerie green phosphorescence.
I'm gonna try to roll nature on these things. Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
Okay. With that, you know that most of these mushrooms are, for the most part, pretty harmless. But a few of them, if you guys are to move over them or to step on them, the areas that are covered in this will release a poisonous gas from them when stepped on or touched.
Oh, hang on. Hang back, guys. These things, if you step on them, are poisonous. Like poison spores and stuff like that. Ooh.
So if you're able to move to this area gingerly, you should be okay.
What if you pluck them?
What do I know about that?
Do they burst if you mess with them at all? If they're agitated in any way?
They're very, very delicate, and for the sake of trying to cause you guys less grief, I wouldn't mess with them unless you're absolutely sure you can pluck them. Like, it's this very, very delicate sleight of hand touch in order to pick these things up without releasing the poisonous gas.
How far across is this room? Like, is there a safe area across the carpet?
I can tell Mordecai with his dark vision. A lot of the paths, it's pretty clear. Like, you really have to like be trying to look around and step on stuff in order to step on these. There's some clear path. Like, you have to go out of your way to investigate these mushrooms in order to really have a problem.
I totally forgot. I could move my dancing lights or recast it at least and move it to this area so we can see a little better.
Okay.
And I still have a lantern.
Yeah. Either way, like, you guys can see, like, in terms of like your dark vision especially, but now with the lights, you guys can see the fungi and everything around the room. And again, it also goes off a glow. It's like a green glow coming off the poisonous mushrooms.
Oh,
But
So
again, they're covered in spores. That's what I'm saying. If you guys were to try and pick these to use them, you really, really, really need to roll a high roll in order to pick these without setting them off.
Are these easy enough to get around without?
Yeah.
Okay.
The paths are pretty clear. Like, you really have to step out of your way to have this happen.
okay.
The whole point of this room really was to be like, oh, look, I want to pick some of these. What does this do? And then next you're like,
I fell right into it, I guess.
yeah.
Did I pick them?
Or if you don't have dark vision and you're trying to just be like, let's just run through, guys, then it'd be like, oh shit, I stepped on it.
Okay.
But with his check, I kind of told you guys, like, hey, be careful. So long as you're not trying to make an ass of yourselves and crush things, you should be okay. You just
Magic
gotta
mushrooms.
just move a little gingerly. You should be fine.
Alright,
A heads up is fine to get through this area if you want to walk through.
let's gingerly cross.
Okay, you guys make your way across the room, looking around at the beautiful mushrooms and spores, but continue moving on. All right, as you make your way, you come into the next room. This seems to be a little more refined, not as natural as the room of fungus. Where's it up there? Okay. That's not staying. Okay, that's just not staying.
There's no fungus among us.
I guess you guys aren't fun guys. Okay. Now, as you make your way across very carefully, gingerly, you make your way into the next room. You see, I bring your lights with you too, so I can describe this to everyone. Mordecai.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
just gonna follow now. Just assume
Gotcha.
they're traveling with us.
Sounds good. All right. The glittering minerals in the ceiling of the large cavern catch the light and send it back to create the impression of a starry night sky. Dozens of skeletons, many crushed under fallen debris, are scattered across the floor. The cave is large enough that it contains two freestanding structures. Each of these stone buildings is proportioned for human use, as opposed to the dwarf-sized doorways and furnishings you've seen elsewhere in the mines. Both structures have been battered and blackened in masonry walls, their double doors cracked and scorched. The cavern is divided by an escarpment, interesting term, into which a flight of stairs has been cut. Passages lead out of this area to the north, south, and west. So, there's like a large cavern area. There's some stairs that go up part of it, up to the north. It's still part of the same area, but now there are two rooms made here, and they're both man-made. These are not structures made from the dwarves and orcs. This is made after whoever came in after them made these rooms.
Just to clarify, an escarpment is a long, steep slope. In case nobody knew, I did not know that.
Okay, me either. I've never heard that term before. I would have sort of used the steep slope, but
Right. Escarpment.
D&D got me on
you
that
couldn't
one.
say escarpment.
Increase your
I've
vocabulary.
never really seen that word before, so I'm like,
No.
I want to say either encampment or other. I'm like,
Right.
that's not right. And then
What the hell is that?
Okay, but now we know. Thank you for looking that up for us. We appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
Use my book knowledge. So yeah.
Okay, and since you used to
this.
detect magic, by the way, I'll give this to you. The room that strongly feels of magic, since you used that earlier, we went to the mushrooms, is the one up those stairs.
Oh, okay.
There is a bit of magic in the other room, but there's a strong presence of magic from the one at the top of the steps up that cavern.
Well, I'm going to do a quick investigation of the right room, but I rolled a 3, so I'll be lucky if I find the room.
Yeah, it's a door.
Ah,
And
thought
it
you said it
seems
was
like
right
this
away.
door is like a bolted door. It looks strong.
oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the doors being battered down on these things.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the buildings are battered. They look
Oh,
worn down, but the door itself, it looks strong.
Hey guys, I found a door. Looks tough.
Hmm.
We ascend the escarpment.
We shall ascend the escarpment.
Oh, all right. Up the escarpment we go.
The door looks too tough for me.
Yeah, tough looking door.
I sense a bit of magic coming from here.
Ooh.
Not sure what that's about yet.
Can you
Like when
see
you
the
made
com-
the box disappear? Like that sort of magic? That was cool.
Well, not quite. I'm not that quite magical type.
Oh.
Okay, are you guys trying to enter this door, by the way?
No, we moved on. We're going up the escarpment.
Well, yeah, no. I'm talking about the other room. Are you guys trying to get in this room, or are you guys just noticing that it's powerful magic? Strong
well,
Can you
juju.
discern what kind of magic it is?
Oh, this
I
is
don't
made
know,
magic.
can I?
This is not natural.
Oh, this is
I
not
mean, like-
natural
like-
magic.
Illusion, necromancy, anything like that, or is it just like a enchantment?
Yeah.
Probably
roll again.
Arcana for that.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna. Yeah.
Roll again. I'll tell you.
15 again.
That is actually on the nose. That's exactly what you would need for the roll arcana. Yeah. This is like some crafted magic. Crazy enough, it doesn't seem demonic or evil. It just seems like a neutral magic made. But you can definitely tell that they were infusing items with magic here.
Ooh. Some type of infusions have been taking place here. What were they trying to make?
I
Magical
investigate this
mining
door
equipment.
before us then to see if I can at least check whether it's locked or not. And I rolled a 10.
Yeah. It's another strong door. In fact, it's actually it looks to be in better condition than the door you had passed previously.
Suspicious.
It looks very sturdy and definitely locked, most likely.
Suspiciously sturdy.
Suspiciously locked.
Perhaps.
Maybe you could try that lockpick thing again?
Perhaps. Try it. Wait. Do I sense any? Did I check it for traps?
Go ahead.
Was that a dex roll?
Probably investigation or something. Check for traps.
Investigation.
Okay. Nat 20. Bada
Okay.
binga.
No traps. But looking at this door a little closer, you notice that this door is scorched and cracked. The iron hinges are partially melted. So not only is this thing locked, it's melted shut.
Ooh.
This door appears to be melted shut by the steel of it. We really want to go in here?
Well, it's melted on the outside, right? Not the inside.
Correct.
The hinges are welded.
Yep. As well as the center from where the lock is.
Well, hey, the way I see it, anything that's well defended is well worth the trouble of breaking in. So I reach into my pack and I get out my crowbar.
Okay.
I wedge it into the crack of the door, and I try to just crack this thing open. And with my crowbar, that gives me advantage on strength checks.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see, 16 and 23.
Oh man. Okay. You slam that crowbar and you can feel the metal give as soon as you slam it in there. Just a quick pull, boom! That thing shatters. You see the metal hinge in the center just come flying off from the double door. Like it's insane. Like you popped it like a top basically, or like you're ripping open a salad container. It's like get out of here! I don't want you. So anyway, the door opens up. Now, as you look in, this large workshop was badly damaged by the ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. Work tables taking up 2 corners of the room are scorched, and the plaster has been burned off the masonry walls. In the middle of the room, a stone pedestal holds a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. Behind the brazier of green flame floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on each side. In the center of the body is a large green eye that stares at you. Hello. This is a thick, burbling voice inside your head. Now,
Okay,
let
I
me
take it
show
back about
you
what I said about defended areas.
what this creature looks like.
We slowly put the door back into its place.
Oh shit. Yeah. All of you in chat, if you haven't guessed what it is already, here it is in all of its glory.
Oh, you can upload it from there?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
I
can pull it
can
up.
stop sending you messages separately?
Yeah.
Cool. That would be great.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah.
That saves me some time, thankfully.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Hi.
So being a drow, I would recognize this thing right away, wouldn't I?
Would you?
I think so.
Okay. Well, it's a spectator for you.
We need to leave.
Well, all he did was say hello. I'm just saying hi back.
I draw my blade and ask it, "What are you doing here? What happened here?"
I was made to guard the workshop of the dwarves and the orcs. They'd craft magical wonders here, as the braziers before you. I know they are still mining, and I've been waiting for their return for some time. Are you here to steal from the dwarves, or are you ally? He moves about, looking you over. His eyes seems to be somewhat deranged in a sense, losing his mind after being lost into this workshop for so long alone.
So you've just been waiting here this whole time?
Well, of
Wow.
course. It's what my wizard master made me for. I was to watch over this room for all eternity. I await patiently for the rest of them to show. Do you know of their whereabouts? And he begins to suspiciously look you over and move a wee bit closer to you towards the door.
You were created to watch this room burn?
No.
Was he created to protect it? Because he did a real shit job.
Are you saying this out loud?
Where's your master? Who's your master?
Do you want a hug? You sound like you could use a hug.
Roll
Do I roll for
persuasion.
persuasion? Okay.
Yes.
Persuasion. I'm going to use inspiration on that.
Okay.
18.
That actually sounds quite nice. It's been so long since
Oh.
I've seen anyone. And he actually moves towards you, wrapping his tendril with his eyes around you. And look, you must be with them. The love being shown that the dwarves and the wizard Nork had shown me, I feel reflected in you. Please, you may take from here and use the items crafted as I wait patiently for they to come and make more items.
Quick question: while he's hugging him, do his other eyes close in like satisfaction, or are they still open, like staring at us from behind his shoulders?
Two of them are shut, and the other two are looking at you, kind of like almost inviting, like, "Hey, you want to get on some of this action too? You want to just bring it on in?"
I take 2 steps backwards.
Yeah. Get his back away a little bit.
You, the tall one, you look like one of the orcs. It is nice to see a somewhat familiar face. As he speaks in
you
dear
have his
minds.
eyes and his hands.
Only one of them.
Strange.
Please take the brazier of green flame. They would want you to have it, as his mind again is fractured from being isolated for so long.
Well, okay. You did a real nice job looking after it, pal. Good job.
Thank you. As he does so, he begins to separate and go back into his own plane. Slowly, mind starting to succumb to the fact that the people that had once mined here are no longer here, and his job is no longer needed. So he heads back to his own material plane. That being said, what is left in the room is the brazier of green flame.
Oh, well, it's really pretty.
I'm no craftsman.
Just a 13 in an Arcana check.
Not enough. You're close, but
Yeah.
no cigar. You're welcome to try again if you like.
Oh yeah, you know I will.
What are you?
I'm gonna stare at it for a third time. I'm at a 20.
All right, there we go.
Oh, I'm sweating.
I know what it is. Give me a minute.
Oh, I've got it.
Okay.
What is it?
All right. Now, this is a non-magical weapon of armor bathed in green flame.
Huh.
It's a source of magic, and it suffuses the surrounding caverns. And what it allows you to do is any non-magical weapon or armor that's bathed in the flame from this gets a +1 to either armor or weapon, and it will last for 1d12 in terms of hours.
Oh, damn.
And unfortunately, you cannot remove this from the Forge of Spells. So if
it
you
has to
guys
stay
are
here.
able to dip a weapon or a piece of armor into this, you'll get a +1.
Gotcha.
What if we do both? I strip all my armor off, dip it in there, and then dip my sword in there, and Jumble dips all his bundle of javelins in there.
I dump my cat in it.
You can do so, but I'm going to tell you right now, you guys are going to be responsible for how long each one of those items stays that way. And remember, in the time traveled, they may not last. So you have to keep track of how long those are supposed to last. I'm not writing down 20, 30 items that you guys decide to do, and I have to look at my watch.
Come on.
No.
All right.
I'll just do my
Oh.
sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jumble tries his great sword, kind of swings it through. So does it like glow green afterwards or something?
Yep. It gives
Oh.
off a green flame aura until it is complete. And with that, I will roll the d12 for you, and you have approximately 8 hours with that. Next.
Dip my gun in there. And can I put my cat in there? Is that acceptable? Or maybe just a paw?
Why? Does it actually have AC for that cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus 15.
Your cat. 8 hours.
Shall dip Ephemeris in there.
Okay.
My sword.
Good.
6 hours. And then the gun. 8 hours.
Ooh.
8, 6, 8.
That's a +1 to attack and armor?
Nope. One of the if it's the armor, like your cat, it's +1 to
Okay.
armor. If it's a weapon, it's a +1 for the attack.
All right, cool.
That's sad. You guys need to put spectator. Nice though. Save
I
some
gave it
time.
a hug.
You did. That was
I
actually
saw
what
it
you're
with
supposed to do.
love.
That was wise.
Now. On the work table, outside that Brazier green flame, there is a northern room. And in this room, within the room that you guys are in, there is a table. It's like a workspace. You can definitely tell they were crafting things there besides just that brazier where they were infusing their items with magic. The table is polished, lacquered, and finished nice made. It's a workshop table, but it's really nice. It's pretty beaten up for the most part, but you can definitely tell it's a little bit care. But on this table are 2 items. I need you guys to roll investigation. The highest roll, I will tell you the first item. The second roll, I will tell you the other item.
Well, I
23.
can't beat that. I got 13.
Got a 9.
Okay, Mordecai. The first thing on the table is a weapon called Lightbringer. It's a mace. No, if you roll like Arcana, I will tell you exactly what kind of mace this is. And this actually leads to what you guys were going to discover about it in the other cave you guys are in. What'd you get?
15.
Okay, that's perfect. This is exactly what you need. It's a +1 mace. And it was made for a cleric of Lathander, the god of dawn. The head of this mace is shaped like a sunburst and made of solid brass. The weapon is called Lightbringer, and the weapon glows as bright as a torch when its wielder commands. While glowing, the mace deals an extra 1d6 radiant damage to undead creatures.
Okay.
There was information about this weapon at the building you guys were in by the bugbears. Now,
Okay.
for the next, Jumble. Dragon Guard. A +1 breastplate and it has a gold dragon motif worked into its design. Crafted for a human hero of Neverwinter named Turgon. It grants its wearer advantage on saving throws against the breath weapons of creatures that have the dragon type. You don't know that, but Mordecai does.
I convey it to Jumble.
Wow.
And that is what's left in that room. With that, what do you guys do next? The room has been completely ramsacked other than those items. Besides the green flame given off by the brazier, there is nothing left in the room.
We got that other door that we walked past on our way up the escarpment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
Jumbo
had
just
an
needs his
idea.
crowbar.
Yeah, there's an idea. What if I grab my crowbar and I try to open up the door? Maybe that could work.
Dip it in the brazier first.
Okay. I got a +1 crowbar.
So you descend back down the stairs and you're going to
Yep.
try to open the door. Okay.
Sure.
With the hard way.
The hard way. All right. What'd you roll?
26.
Oh, yeah. Just like before. Pop that right up. No problem.
Who needs thieving tools? You got a jumble.
That's right. Dust, ash, walls blackened by fire, and heaps of debris beneath the sagging ceiling shows that this room was damaged by a destructive blast. The furnishings, table, chairs, bookshelves, and beds are charred or splintered, but otherwise well preserved. A scorched iron chest stands near the foot of one of the beds.
Chest.
Well, I already got this, so I'll first check to see if it's actually locked.
Roll perception. All of you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
And
21.
Hey, I don't think I've rolled higher than a 10.
I don't think you
You've
have.
been yeah, your rolls have been. I feel bad.
8.
okay, 9, but I use a feature to add a 6 to it, so 15.
Okay, you're still looking around the charred room, like wondering what the hell happened between these two rooms. Live such devastation around you. You two start hearing weird sounds of like an eerie gasp and things like that, and kind of feel a chill in the air that you normally would not feel since being in this cave. A spirit begins.
I was
A
gonna
little
say,
supernatural check.
with
What?
my immense knowledge and hatred of undead, do I recognize this as like a ghost?
If you could see it, yes, you would. But right now you're kind of like looking around the room like, man, what the hell happened here? This is bananas. Why are all these rooms completely covered in ash and burn marks? Like, what must have happened for this? Well, these two are like, that feels off. That's not normal.
Still, Druid, I feel a chill in here.
Let me check my
Most
thermometer.
unnatural.
We got freezing temperatures.
Something strange going on here
Yeah, let me check the EMF.
in this neighborhood.
What are you doing in this room? This is my treasure. None are supposed to be here. By being here, your life is forfeit.
Oh,
And with
Can I-
that, a spirit makes himself known. Wearing shanty garbs. Oh my god.
Right away. Swing.
Undead fiend! Yeah,
Dare you attack me? I lead the undead here, you fool. I am a powerful race.
I attempt to interrupt his monologue by chopping him.
I will
You
allow
would dare
that.
to attack.
Go ahead. Roll for your attack.
25.
that's
That-
+1, so technically it's
That's
26.
a hit. Let me reset the combat tracker real quick.
All right. I am going to use my free. What is it? Bonus action? To as a bonus action. Well, it doesn't matter yet. I'll do it after this. So I'm going to use my divine smite on it.
Okay.
So I roll for divine smite is when I hit with the melee attack. Which did I hit with the 25?
Yep. That hit.
All right.
I'd hope
And
so.
I can expend a spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage, plus 1d8 for each level higher than the first, which is not, I can't do that. plus an additional D8 against undead or fiends.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to roll this and then add 3d8 to it.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
There's 11.
Oh jeez.
Well, technically that's 12, right? Because that's your
Oh,
green
yeah.
flame
Yeah,
enchanted
the green.
sword. So that's a
Yeah.
12.
12 plus 14. So 26 damage.
Okay. Yeah,
You
that
did
really,
just
really
like-
hurt. And now he's pissed. Ah!
Now I'll use my bonus action.
You would use such attacks on me? Fools. I shall kill all of you. And roll initiatives, please.
One sec. I was going to use my bonus
Oh,
action
go ahead.
to use my channel divinity, a vow of enmity on it to give me advantage on attack rolls against it for the next 1 minute.
Okay.
The next 10
Nice.
rounds.
So you rolled
Initiative.
19.
For my initiative.
21. I'm
Yeah.
pissed. 21 initiative.
Yeah, you are. He's ready to go right out the gate.
Wow, see, and you were
Kill him.
worried about rolls, but once you got to something that you guys passionate about, he's ready to go. Opening
Fuck this
doors,
up,
Arcana,
man.
psh, don't worry about that. Oh, Undead, oh, we got this all day.
Now beat his ass.
All right, you guys all rolled. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
With that, at the top of the order, Zildred, you're up first.
All right.
Wait, Undead, guys, I don't want to go first. Guy, let me go first.
I got this. I got this.
I don't know if it's 12 hits, but I do gain. Oh, okay. 12. Oh, wait, 13 total.
13 to hit.
Yep.
Yes, a hit.
All right. And then I'm going to Divine Smite him. And expend another spell slot. So I will do this. What's that? So 14 plus 20, 34. Ah, fiend!
Oh,
Back
you
to the
ripped that.
depths of hell with you.
And so he does go because that hit is so strong. From the surprise attack you gave him beforehand, it completely sears through his corporeal form, the ghost form of him. As you see this air and it starts to evaporate from that, from the light building up from inside and just a burst, gone. Almost like a puff of smoke, if anything left. Not even a scream can be heard with how fastly you depart him with your blade. It is insane. At the level of ferocity you showed to destroy him.
I lean over to Mordecai and just go, I think he's got some anger issues.
I kind of like
I
that
think.
Cloud Strife blade twirl. I stick my sword in the ground and whisper my prayer over the spirit's departed soul.
Yeah,
Man.
that was supposed to be like a wizard. I didn't even get to cast any spells with him. I had no chance.
I whisper back to Jumbo, but it's a respectful rage. He gives the dead respect where it's due.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Okay. With that, since your rolls have been so crummy, I will let you open the chest first. It's
Yeah,
not
let me
locked.
finish
This
my
one's not
chant.
locked, just so you guys know.
All right, I will.
And,
Let's see what the spirit was guarding so fiercely.
And if you guys also want to roll investigation to see what else is in the room, you can as well. But within
Yeah, why not?
this chest is 1,100 copper pieces, 160 silver pieces, 50. What does EP stand for?
Electrum.
Yeah, electrum pieces,
oh, yeah.
and 3 diamonds, and a wooden pipe adorned with platinum filigree, which I believe is just like
Yeah.
which is worth 150 gold pieces.
Into
Get all
the
that?
into the bag. Just dump it.
Into the bag it goes.
Okay. You guys roll
3 to 1.
investigation.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, I did. 17.
Okay. With that, you guys see a handful of magically preserved tomes remain on the shelves. Most are just histories, but one has a map sewn into its cover. The map presents can be discerned. Now, with this, I can actually show you the map and all the areas contained in it.
Very nice.
So, I'm going to put this in the chat for you guys. This is the player's map.
Boop.
If you guys want to know where you are currently, you're right on the right of the map, near the bottom. Not all the way at the bottom, but past that little green right there where those mushrooms are, right there.
Okay.
I'm going to send you over the DM map now, because with this map, you can see where everything is.
Ooh. Everything.
And with that, you are currently in room 14. The highest up you've gone is room 15.
All right, so room 8 was the mushrooms.
15 was the spectators.
Yep.
Okay.
3 was where the sturges were. That's why I was trying to tell you guys. It's hard to explain that one way by one, or still connected. And then as you can see, there's multiple pathways if you went the other way.
12 looks like the forge.
The bottom 2
looks like a pretty special place.
Indeed. A very special place.
I'm gonna throw this up for the chat to see too.
Yeah, I no longer have to send this in your chat. I mean, it's not bad, but at the same time, it took me like a good couple minutes to get everything in there.
Oh,
Well, looks like just random mines that they were starting.
well, according to the map, there's another room jutting off the one we're in, or it's like a closet area almost.
Oh, yeah.
I go to try to find that.
That was are you talking about the room you guys are in now?
Yeah, there's like a little doorway. There's a doorway to another smaller space right next to it, like maybe a closet area or something, or a storage area of this room. You know, just slightly south of that room.
That's actually where you found the map.
Oh, okay, it was hidden in there. Okay, gotcha.
Well, we want to just run the room 19 because I gotta go eat dinner and get ready to go to work pretty soon.
Maybe just put a pause on it for now, because I don't know if we're going to be able to finish it at this rate.
That's true.
Yes. This is why I wanted to, this is why I told you guys we were skipping a lot of the side quest stuff, because we still had another part before we even got to this part. So, which would actually be great, because then I can bring in another person into this then. So, if you guys want to stop here, pause it. I know where we are right now currently.
Oh.
I'm well aware, so that's cool. I have it marked. What I want to say before we left. Can't think
so many things left.
There is just so much. Like, for real, like, you know what? For a quick cap before you guys head out, let me just say that the one part you guys skipped over, I will get over that in a second for the previous chapter. It's called the Spider's Web. And you would have to fight a banshee and a few other creatures as well. And there's a place called Agatha's Lair you guys would have to go check out and things like that to get more information, which were the bugbears were going originally to find out where this was. I had to cut that chunk out because I didn't want us to take another 2 or 3 days in order to get to this point so we can get to Strahd sooner. But yeah, so awesome work, guys. I will say too, a lot of those creatures, there were supposed to be like 9 or 10 of them. You guys were supposed to be fighting at once. It would have taken much longer, which is why I cut it down a lot. Plus, like, they wanted you guys all to be level 4, and have a bigger party. So I'm like, no, I'll just dumb them down, give them less enemies. They should be able to get through, which you guys got through phenomenally. Crushed it. Apparently, undead is RJ's thing. Just
I mean, he is a paladin.
Yeah, my
it's just
backstory.
crazy. Like undead. All right, 23, perfect. Let's go.
Immediately.
Immediately
Boom.
ready to rock.
Yeah, my whole character's backstory, everything about him's all designed around undead.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, but it's just funny how that worked so well. It's like, oh, with undead, okay, let's do this. I'm ready. Treasure chest.
Don't even let him finish
that's
his
gonna
monologue.
be hard. Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Oh, you want to tell me why you're trapped in this cave? Nope, don't.
I don't give a shit.
You have to go.
Yeah.
But I'm just a helpless spirit trapped here.
No,
I'll set
Well,
you free.
you're
this
not.
helpless
You're,
spirit did kind of threaten to kill us several times.
That's right. He
And
just said,
still
I
defended
rule
when
these
he was
Well-
undead.
okay, another thing is too that's funny. Before we got a few time, but the spectator, you actually could have deceived him that they were supposed to be working, but because you said the hug, I thought that'd be great. I'm like, do it then, because this guy's been alone for like years.
Yeah.
And it worked. It was perfect. And yeah, the undead, you actually could have convinced the one wraith to give up the gold, but again, Arjun's like, nope, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. You're gonna die.
Smites are pretty convincing.
Yeah, it's just insane
Yeah.
how well that worked too. It just destroyed him.
You know,
But,
and, fumbling on everything, missing against mosquitoes and all that.
Oh yeah,
Undead.
giant mosquitoes. Undead.
My time to shine.
My time has come. Mosquitoes a problem. Undead, no, never a problem. I'm the problem. With that, excellent, great job, guys. That was a lot of fun. I'm looking
Yeah, it
forward to the
was.
next session. I think what's going to happen then with the next one, we are going to try and get right to. I'm sure you guys are going to beeline it right for him, and I will try to get. We'll get our introduction into Strahd with the next game. So, Josh, was there anyone in the chat that were talking or anything that can kind of relate?
Yeah, we had we had Tim and James with us for a bit. Heather did pop in and say hi, but she was at work, so she had to leave.
Yeah, she had training today.
Yeah, Tim has been with us most of this journey tonight. I wanna
Nice, thanks,
thank him.
Tim. For real.
He was
Yeah,
helping coach me a little bit on how to play my character.
Okay, that's not
Well
allowed
versed.
anymore.
Well, he wasn't really
He's got to
coaching.
stand on
He's
his
just like,
own, Tim. Don't help him.
Don't listen to him, Tim. Be my conscience.
I'm gonna start putting on the stream on my phone, so I can be like, no, you don't.
No, but seriously, thanks for coming out, guys.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
It's
We're gonna try to
appreciated.
do more. We're also Rue, do you know when that con is that we were invited to go to?
Oh yeah.
That Heather had.
Yes.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay, we'll put a time for that. We're gonna make an appearance at that as well, so we'll be there in person. Some of us. I know I was gonna make it, but I'll be there. So
You'll be our rep.
yep.
Showcase us
Rep.
properly.
Well, I need like Initiative Impossible merch as soon as possible.
We ever Santa hats? I mean,
Oh, that's true. We can't wear that now. By the time it's gonna be like around February or March or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's at
Merry
least.
Christmas.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll figure it out. I'll have to ask Heather. But all right, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for joining us. Zildred, Mordecai, R, Igby, Jumble. We got more coming. We're excited. We have another person joining us.
Yes.
Jayla, who we actually made a model for. I'm really excited to see that thing and work when we get it all set up. It's gonna be pretty cool. But
I'll have to get her interview too.
yes, we do. Oh gosh, do we have
Do
RJ's?
that. No, not yet. I
We-
could do his too.
Yeah, and you guys work together. Like, just grab a camera and sit in the break room. Just be like, why do you play Dungeons and Dragons?
Why are you so
find it
dirty right now?
Because I work for a living. But again, thank you guys for joining us tonight. A couple weeks we'll be doing this again, or maybe we'll do another game of. I want to play Phasmophobia with you guys. By the way, that we
You're
gotta
invited.
do
We
that
will
one.
do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe we'll do that next week. And no, next week I'm busy. Crap. Okay, but anyway, we'll do that again. Maybe a
we'll
Friday or
figure it
something.
out.
Yeah, we'll play.
Yeah, we
I'm
definitely
down.
gotta.
But we're going to be doing a lot more. Thank you guys for joining us. It was a lot of fun.
Yep.
And we will see you guys next time. We'll wrap this up and we'll start Strahd. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you on the flip side.